The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
We have to go back!
I'm Steve.
What a wonderful day!
Okay. One thing that why are you holding your copy of Ginger Snaps?
Oh, Ginger Snaps! Oh yeah.
A reason?
Just thought I'd impress you.
Well, I already have a copy. I can impress myself. But anyway,
You got the Scream Factory version, Victor?
no shit. I have the Scream Factory version.
All right, good. We're all three of us are rocking. I'm
It's
also
like
rocking.
The Rock with fucking Tanner, Hunter, and I. We all bought a copy of The Rock within the same week, days apart from each other. It's a real story. That's a real story.
Last
As
week,
I was saying,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say last week I picked up like I said, when my tax return came in, I picked up Smile 2 because it was like $20 on at Walmart. So for the 4K, so I picked it up.
So yeah, I just want to say up front beforehand, Tanner, I still like that intro you cut together, but at the same time, hey David, you said that I had to change my intro because of copyrighted music. Oh, guess what? We got the thing. The last week's episode got NBC Universal claimed our last episode. They allowed us to keep, they didn't take the video down, but they claimed the episode because of the Office theme song.
I have told
copyright free, motherfucker.
Well, here's the other thing I'll say. I've told David this. If he's not planning on getting monetized, getting copyright claims aren't that big of a deal. It's when you get copyright strikes or the video gets blocked, and neither intro.
The video hasn't gone blocked, for the record.
No. And again, so that's like either way. I've used music on whether it's my channel or David's channel. It's gotten claimed before, but it just is what it is. I don't like using fucking the generic ass fucking music.
YouTube royalty free bullshit music that you hear everywhere else, and it makes you feel ill.
We'll just have to make one with that AI stuff that I used.
No, we already tried that. It failed.
Oh, it did? Well, it was
yes, it did.
Popcorn pedal where Victor talks all the time about Lost.
Well, yeah. You put that fucking in there?
No.
Whatever.
I would have done it, though.
Hell, you are not going to fucking taunt me about Lost. Although there might be a Lost connection, a Lost reference somewhere. It's practically fucking guaranteed.
Yeah, of course.
I want to start off by addressing a thing I saw in the forum just about 20 minutes ago, which I want to debunk a rumor, because that's what I do. I debunk rumors because the rumors are fucking
the cum stain of life.
Rumors are bullshit.
Oh, no, the cum stain of life. Never mind.
So apparently, people are saying, "Oh, David Zaslav might get replaced." Newsflash! I checked to see if that article was legit. It looks like it's not. It's a stupid rumor.
Hallelujah! Praise the Overlord Zaslav.
At this point, I'll believe it when I see it.
And
he has single-handedly saved that company from going under.
Yeah. Look at Mickey 17. Let's see how that's doing.
Oh, speaking of which,
big
for my
bomb,
girl,
motherfucker!
I posted
Bomb.
See the Barbie poster right there, the IMAX one.
Ugh.
That is authentic, by the way, because I used to work at a movie theater.
Yeah, fucking $19 million it made this weekend. 19 million Mickey 17 made on a budget of 118. It's a big bomb. And honestly, I saw this coming. I really did. you sure Bong Joon-ho had pretty much a blank check to do whatever he wanted to do for his next movie. I think they should have known when Netflix got Okja. Technically, that was his first American movie. They should have known from how that movie did, which not a lot of people liked, that Vince is going to do similar numbers. Yeah, it's not going to be that way. I knew it was going to flop because not only the fact is that it's a concept that's strange to begin with. I don't think that would appeal to American audiences. And number two, technically, the political commentary is also probably why it didn't do well either. Because let's face it, Bong Joon-ho has I think he said this in interviews, but a lot of critics have been saying this. The bad guy in this movie, which I think is the Mark Ruffalo character, if memory serves me correctly, is supposed to be Trump. Yeah, this is another movie that disses Trump again. Now, I don't like Trump either, but at the same time, movies that shit on him usually do not do well unless you're being subtle. But apparently this one is like a fucking sledgehammer.
So basically, kind of like The Apprentice. And see, Victor, you and I are in different specters of political, but, you know, I don't even like I've told my girl this. My girl and I are very far apart in our political views, but
I think
I'm always a fair.
Sorry, I'm coughing like a motherfucker today. Please, folks, forgive me. I'm not sick. I'm just coughing for some reason. Anyway, continue.
But like, you know, I could poke fun at like her political stuff, but I could also freaking point out my own own flaws with my own political stuff. So like, you know, I would criticize a movie that would be talking about, let's say, Kamala Harris, for example. I'd be criticizing a movie for that for the same reasons. But like, you know, I'll still check it out because I've heard nothing but good things about it, and you know, I'm and all that. But yeah, that part does disappoint me because that's like even when they did The Apprentice with Sebastian Stan, I actually wanted to see it because I wanted to see what they would do with a Donald Trump biopic. And
I haven't seen that movie, but I did see a clip, and frankly, Sebastian Stan just looks fake in that wig.
Here's the thing: Trump himself admittedly looks fake in all his wigs, but that's besides the point.
Well, even
honestly, he should have been nominated for a different man, not The Apprentice.
I do agree with that.
Yeah, I haven't seen Different Man yet. I know it's on Max, so I'll probably check it out soon. But I've heard nothing but good things about that one too.
But yeah, I feel like primarily, I don't think it's the political stuff that made it flop. I think it's just the fact that it looked fucking weird. Because again, Parasite was subdued in terms of Bong Joon-ho. It's not off the wall crazy. Like it's crazy, but it's not like batshit crazy insane. It's pretty straightforward. That's why the movie made money here in the States. I think the reason why it didn't do well is because it's too expensive. $118 million on basically what amounts to an art house movie at this point.
Oh yeah, guys, I did see that on Reddit. What are your thoughts on that horse shit?
What horse shit?
Did you ever see?
Oh, that I've only seen a few seconds. I haven't heard the dialogue. I only saw it on mute because it was a Nerdist article I was looking at. I didn't watch it with the sound on, but I'm gonna tell you what I looked at visually because that's all I heard. I couldn't hear the sound. Visually, that is one of the most disgusting looking TV shows I've ever seen. Like CW is usually very cheap, but I think the Arrowverse shows look less cheap than this.
That was my girl couldn't even. It was like a 3-minute trailer. My girl tapped out by like a minute and a half, and I still watched it. And like one I'll say one thing that I thought was a neat idea is that basically the whole Powerpuff Girls like universe cartoons was based on this show. Like it was like they became so popular as kids that they made a cartoon of them and all that. I like that idea to interconnect the show. However, my issue was used a lot of trendy fucking like, oh yeah, maybe fucking white girl or whatever. I can't remember what the words were. It was some Gen Z
Gen Z bullshit.
bullshit.
You just have to say white girl. You just said Gen Z. I mean, I don't know if white girls.
Well, I can't remember.
Again, I watched the thing on mute. Okay, I admit, I only saw the thing on mute.
Honestly, if you want to find out more about this pilot, watch the Blockbuster Busters video on the script. He says it's really awful.
I mean,
it looks
this
awful.
is why. Listen, this is why I'm more critical towards Diablo Cody compared to most people. I mean, ever since like Juno and there was a kind of a fluke of I like Tully. Tully was a great movie, but Jennifer's Body fucking hate it. Plagiarist. Speaking of Ginger Snaps, fucking plagiarist ripoff of that movie. And
what movie?
Jennifer's Body. It's a ripoff of Ginger Snaps. It's pretty much.
Oh, you shut your whole mouth. Jennifer's Body was great.
They even steal shots from it.
You shut your whole mouth. Jennifer's Body is so great.
You know it's fucking plagiarist bullshit.
What was I gonna say though regarding that? Was that the effects were awful. You know, again, I hate. I know as a white man, you know, some people may try to say, "Oh, I'm racist." What was the point of changing races of these characters? I've always said I don't usually have an issue with when you change a race as long as it doesn't interfere with the story. Like, don't make Black Panther white. As long as you have talent. But I feel like nowadays with Hollywood, it doesn't like the talent usually is out the window. It's more so that they fucking just do it to do it, and I don't understand because
diversity for the sake of diversity.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
I do personally believe that we do need to be more diverse. But here's the problem I have with these executives.
Make its own move. Make the old movie. You don't need.
Here's why I have a problem with studio executives, because they want to act all like we're left, we're liberal leading. Yet you're just about as conservative as any other studio head. They're just doing it to pander, and that's all you do. You're the same old typical right-wing bullshit. You're just doing it to pander to audiences, and audiences are, you know, they don't like pandering.
I agree.
It's say for example, like I don't mind if you race bed something, make sure first you got to be careful what you race bed. But if you do decide to, I'm stuttering now. If you do decide to do it, have it be casted with someone who actually has talent. Then again, the CW hasn't been particularly known for talent.
Well, you know, here's a good example, and this goes back decades. They made John Wayne Genghis Khan.
That's fucking horrible.
It's hilarious, like you watching it, right? But like, you know, now something else I was going to say regarding that was like, I'm sorry, I have an issue with not only because she's a fucking cunt. I have an issue with fucking Rachel Zegler as Snow White because
I don't have a problem. I just think that she handled her interviews wrong. That's what I do.
Oh, it's not just that.
Nothing against her. I have nothing against her, but
it's not just that.
Because I feel like people are taking the Snow White proportion completely just overbearing bullshit. This movie's going to make money. Mickey 17 bombing just proved it's going to make money.
It's not going to make money, trust me.
It will make money. Mickey 17 just flopped.
Don't count your chickens before you hatch, Vic.
I was going to say...
Why would people, you know, say... I feel like when it comes down to controversy, always when a movie is controversial and it has, like, drama going on, it always makes money.
Look at The Flash.
Made money. Crash made money.
50 million opening weekend projection.
That's domestically correct.
I thought that was $45 million.
No, so Snow White has a projection currently of 50 million, which means
50 million. There you go.
50 million, which a lot of studios would kill for that fucking number. But this movie that's cost like there's been
269.
And I've even heard even more. There's been estimates of like I've heard different estimates, but that's the one I've seen currently, so I'm gonna go buy it. But I've heard 300 to 400 million from other sources. But I will say, a movie needs to make 2 to 3 times its budget back, which means
that's usually what you got to do.
Which means it's either got to make three or 600, like roughly 600 million to almost $1 billion, 1 billion. It's got to do that. And
also,
let's not forget.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
Let's not forget, Little Mermaid did not make money.
It actually did.
It just barely broke
even.
It
broke even.
Yeah, barely though. So that's what I'm saying. Little Mermaid.
But here's Mufasa. Everybody thought that movie was gonna flop. Guess what? Made over $500 million worldwide.
How much was the budget though?
Because they brought the theaters to
I think it was like about $150 million. Let me have a look. I have a quick. I have fucking figures that are fucking faster than most people. So 200 million. It actually made 702.7 million. It was a hit.
Yeah, so okay, so that one made money. Okay.
Yes, it did.
Like now
and that movie was gonna flop on opening weekend, but then it obliterated Sonic 3 for a good matter of week, like literally a week after it came out. Sonic 3
was shocking.
They called it Elemental. Because that movie
it's like, pulled Elemental. That's exactly how it put it. It's pulled Elemental.
It was originally
like Snow White, and also here's the other problem: they're not going to have a big red carpet premiere for this movie. It's going to be very limited.
That is the thing that concerns me. That they pulled the red carpet.
Yeah, that's the other reason. Because when I saw that today, and I said that also proves that either A, it's going to bomb, because if it does open to $50 million, like. Again, a lot of companies would kill for that opening, but this is a almost $300 million movie. If that opens to 50 million, overseas is going to be the only saving grace of this movie, even making money.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like maybe it could happen. I'll tell you why. I'm going to give you another example. Captain America: Brave New World. It's not doing well in North America at all. Yet worldwide, it made its money back already.
Yeah. Like we'll see.
Opening weekend, but then it dropped off in attendance the second week. Bad. But then worldwide, it looks like it's going to save it.
Worldwide is going to be its only saving grace. Like I was talking about this, I think, to my mother about it, because we were having a discussion about it. And I said, if it doesn't make money worldwide, and also I want to also add to this. Rachel Zegler is not a box office draw. That's going to be the other thing that hurts it. And I'm not talking about her controversy. Hunger Games, the most recent Hunger Games was the worst performing Hunger Games.
It still made money.
Yes,
it still made money.
But if you compare to the other movies, it was a drastic drop off.
Lionsgate still made money. Considering
Lionsgate
is in the fucking shit, or they needed that win.
I was about to bring that up. Y2K, which she starred in it. Months before Snow White, that bombed.
I also blame the marketing for that movie, because the marketing
West Side Story
sucked.
I thought the marketing was like, at least I saw the TV, or not the TV, but I thought I saw a lot of social media promotion. I thought the marketing, at least online, was pretty good. I don't know about the rest of the world, but how much did West Side Story make? How much did West Side Story make?
I think it flopped because No Way Home was supposed to open the week after, maybe 2 weeks after.
76 million.
76 million. I think that's easy. 200 million, right?
And how much did it make overall?
It made 76.
The budget was 100 million.
Overall?
Budget 100 million. Box office 76 million.
So domestically, it made 76. Okay.
No, that's worldwide, I believe.
Worldwide.
Okay, so that's even I even heard about that. But I you know what? I wanted to see that movie because of Fred Durst, but since Rachel Zegler's in it, I'm not watching it.
If this is the case, I want to shoot my fucking brain cells.
If Fred Durst
think people are this fucking stupid to watch that piece of shit after that trailer came out? God, people are idiots.
Victor, people people went to go pay money to go see Twilight. People went to go pay money to see a lot of the horrible Transformers movies. People went to go see 50 Shades of Grey, Twilight. Fucking what are bad franchises?
I blame children for this. If it's gonna make money, I blame kids. Fuck
yeah, that movie like Minecraft. I feel, and I could be dead wrong on this, and I have no issue being dead wrong on this because I don't give a fuck about either movie. I feel like Minecraft is gonna make more money than Snow White.
I don't know. But I can give less than two fucking shits about either movie. I'm gonna be frank.
Because I'm sorry. I don't honestly like this. This is the problem with Snow White. This is why I think it's gonna flop. I don't see a lot of now. Granted, I don't go interview kids and ask them what their thoughts, but I don't see a lot of excitement.
Never mind.
I don't see a lot of excitement from the kids' side of this movie, and on the adult side, I don't see. Anything I see is mostly vitriol or just not caring.
Indifference.
Indifference.
A lot of the Disney remakes, the most successful ones are the ones from the Disney Renaissance, like Beauty and the Beast, like Aladdin.
You're right.
Comparatively, look at Dumbo, which came out in the 40s.
About a remake of Dumbo.
And the fact is, Lion King is more world. Like, I guarantee you, if they made a remake, a live action remake of Hercules, I think that would do well.
Richie's making it, right? Is that still in development?
I hope they get James Woods back and Danny DeVito.
They're making, like, if they make that, or if they make like movies that actually would still work. I hope so. I hope it's actually a full-length trailer because I really want to see the actual trailer. I think Lilo and Stitch actually,
it will make money.
Yeah, I think Lilo and Stitch is going to be that surprise of the year. Now, I will say this though: which one do you think is going to make more money? And I will actually probably say Snow White on this one. Snow White or Freakier Friday?
Freakier Friday is going to make more money.
Really? Okay. I want
an audience. It's going to make money.
Like, I'm more excited for Freakier Friday. I'll be honest. So, like, and again, I grew up with Freaky Friday. That was my shit back as a kid. But I'm just curious because Lilo and Stitch. That may be. I wasn't expecting someone to say Freakier Friday. So that's good though, because again, like I want that one to succeed more. But I was just looking at realistic tendencies.
Yeah, I think the reason why Freaky Friday is going to make
money is fuck yeah. Damn, we're finally getting trailers again because we haven't really gotten a lot of trailers this in a while.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they're saving a lot of their pie towards the movies that are coming out, like Minecraft and things like that. They're just going to save all the pies.
Oh, I don't care about that one. I'm sorry.
But like the Elio, that movie, that's going to be.
I think it's going to bomb, especially after the
bomb
development
too. I'm going to be honest. I think it will bomb because of the difficult, nightmarish production. They had to change directors, I believe, twice.
And switch directors.
Same thing with fucking. Wasn't there another Pixar movie that switched to Brave? Brave.
That was a good one.
It's like Brave. Brave is not a good movie. Did you see that movie again? That movie's shit.
Rise of the Guardians.
I haven't watched it since it came out, but yeah, I liked it when it came out.
The best part about the Brave was the joke and Ralph breaks the internet. Which I think is a good movie.
I may need to rewatch it, but I liked it when I saw it. But again, I haven't seen that movie since I can't remember. It was like 2011, 2012, whenever that came out.
2018? Ralph Breaks the Internet came out? Oh, Brave came out in 2012. No,
okay, 2012. But yeah, like I'm curious, like what these movies are gonna do. Like honestly, and usually I don't want these. I'm a champion for movies make money. The one movie I do want, I am rooting for its failure is Snow White. I'll be honest, so I have a bone to pick with it already, so I kind of want it to fail. I'm not gonna go and flip my chair and lose my shit if it doesn't. But
trust me, I'm probably gonna flip my chair at one point or another in this episode.
I want it because honestly, this is what I think. I think if this movie bombs, I think fucking Rachel Zegler's career is over. I think
I think she got casted for another movie, if memory serves me correctly. I think
it's after this, like anything she did prior, because she, she's not a box office draw. And let's be honest here too, Gal Gadot is not a box office draw.
Well, Gal Gadot hasn't been a box office draw since fucking the first Wonder Woman movie, and that's probably only because of the IP name.
Yeah, let's be honest here. If it was like
she's not a good actress, for the record. She's just not.
Yeah, honestly, her best performance was in Wonder Woman, but even then,
I don't even think she was even that good in that. She was better in Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, but even with her in Wonder Woman, it's still like even her acting, and that's not good. But like if I like her acting, I thought maybe she finally learned, and then as soon as I saw her in Wonder Woman 1984,
1984, don't even fucking talk about that movie.
That movie
train wreck.
I only watch it because I like Pedro Pascal in it, but again, Pedro Pascal.
And you know what's bad when my whole family watched that movie on HBO Max the moment it came out, and keep in mind, my sisters and my mom are not very picky about movies. They can pretty much like anything. Wonder Woman 1984. I think they all hated it. I hated it the most, but even Mom was like, that was a piece of shit.
See, my mom and I are very
near as great as the first movie.
And see, my mom and I are very, very. We have similar tastes in movies, but also we're very different in certain cases. Like she loves the Twilight movies, she loves the fucking Transformers movies. I'm talking about basically 1 through 5. But then there are times where and then for example, I love the Barbie movie, and then she couldn't get into it. She finally tried to watch it, she couldn't get into it. It just depends on some movies she can watch, because she has access to like my subscriptions, right? So she can watch, like she recently saw Conclave, for example. She really enjoyed that one. Still, Ralph Fiennes, one of the greatest actors to not have an Oscar on his mantle yet. Maybe next year, Ralph Fiennes.
Well, he was good in Conclave. I thought it was a good movie. Not a great movie, but I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, I still need to watch it, but yeah. But I still say, yep, one of the best actors in the world to not have an Oscar on his mantle. Same thing with Robert Pattinson.
Should have beaten Tommy Lee Jones back in '93.
Yeah, he absolutely should have. Although I do admit, Tommy Lee Jones was great in The Fugitive.
Yeah. That I have no issue with that
because he was great in The Fugitive.
Yeah,
but I do agree. Ralph Fiennes.
He was great in that. Like '90s was like probably to me his best. He had Men in Black. He had that movie. He had Natural Born Killers, which to me
even had Volcano, which I kind of like.
Yeah, even like he had Natural Born Killers, which to me was the most. Outside Batman Forever, that was probably the most wackiest I've ever seen him in a movie, and that was a trip to see because I'm always used to him being fucking, has an Oscar. Right? So I remember just give him an Oscar. Fuck, give him an Oscar. Like the man has a plethora of movies. He can just say, you know what, we're just gonna give you one.
Yeah.
Just for being you. Here you go, Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah, Lifetime Achievement Award. Just give him the fucking Lifetime Achievement Award Oscar. They gave it to Jamie Lee Curtis, even though she had really nothing to do in what the fuck that movie was, which I will not discuss again because I'll go in a fucking rage how overrated.
Yeah, he won for The fucking Pianist, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm talking about Adrian Brody.
Yeah, he did.
It's like a few years ago when Will Smith slapped fucking Chris Rock and people were telling the Oscar.
Hey, he won the Oscar that night.
Yeah. They told people, like the people were so mad. I was mad about it too, but I didn't go this far. People were wanting them to remove his fucking, to strip him of his award. And this is what I said. Because I fucking went off on Will Smith when that happened. But when people were saying that, I said this. I said, if you're going to remove Will Smith or want to strip him of his Oscar for a slap, well, I think it's disgraceful, disrespectful, all that good shit. You got to first strip Roman Polanski for his Oscar.
Amen for that. I don't give a shit about the whole separating the art for the arts. Polanski's a piece of shit.
I Pianist.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein, even further than Harvey Weinstein only one time. Harvey Weinstein won too many times.
Yeah, The Pianist is a fantastic movie, deserves the Oscar as the movie it goes. But, however, like, again, if you're going to go by that logic and strip somebody for the slap, then you got to do
Honestly, The Pianist should have won over Chicago, if I were being honest.
And honestly, the real winner for Best Picture that year wasn't even nominated. Spider-Man. I don't give a shit. It was a cultural fucking relevant. It was relevant. It was one of the highest grossing films of all time at that point.
You know what? I would not argue that. You know, I'm just going to be honest.
You have to understand, that movie had such significant impact. Should have won Best Picture right there. Not Chicago. Two Towers, I think, was Two Towers is a great movie, but they waited until Return of the King. They go out and wait till they don't blow the fucking finish. So,
Spider-Man I was going to say either Spider-Man or Two Towers would have been my picks for that year.
Catch Me If You Can.
Well, Catch Me If You Can's a great movie, but I don't know if I consider it Best Picture.
Gangs of New York.
Well, Gangs of New York is fucking great too. Admittedly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's like 2002.
That's Weinstein too, though. That's Weinstein too.
Oh yeah, it was Miramax, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so. But going back to everything, like I talked about Snow White earlier, like I want that movie to bomb. I hope it bombs because honestly, and also I just want it to be a forgotten footnote in Disney's history because
I'm back now.
I'm sick and tired of hearing about this damn. Like honestly, I want this movie to come out already, and whatever happens, I want it to be done so that way I don't have to hear about it ever again.
I feel the same way. I'm tired of this fucking controversy. I'm just, people blew it out of fucking proportion. I feel what's done is done. Okay, what's done is done. We fucking move on.
I don't blow it out of proportion. I just think fucking Rachel Zegler is what's wrong with this generation, and she's a fucking twat cunt. So
a lot of people of this generation are like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's why I said that's what's wrong with this generation. But like I said, I want this. The only reason why this movie, I agree with you, William. Although there are certain ones I would like a remake for. I would like, you know what, the Lilo and Stitch one. I'm very curious.
There's a reason why they keep remaking it. There's a reason why, because the original ideas are gonna fucking flop. Look at Mickey 17. The original ideas are gonna fucking flop. That's what audiences want.
Well, and here's the other.
I'm sorry, you just have to deal with it. It's a fact.
And here's the other thing. I've always said this. I've always been a champion for remakes.
However, too, given certain circumstances.
Because there's certain movies I may never have heard of.
I feel like I hate the fact that people put Disney in this box that they only do remakes. All these other fucking studios put out remakes every fucking 6 weeks.
Platinum Dunes was kind of one of the
dudes. They put out remakes like fucking hotcakes at IHOP.
Now, I was gonna say with remakes is that a lot of these like lesser known movies I probably never would have heard of at the time if it weren't for remakes. Like for example, The Crazies, My Bloody Valentine, movies like that. Even Willard with fucking what's his name from back when I was supposed to get back to
Glover.
Yeah, Chris Glover. Fucking had one of the most funny scenes in Friday the 13th as well. My point is though, is that fucking these like I like that these remakes exist. 13 Ghosts, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Thank you, William. Better than the original. I've said it. Fuck anybody with that. Anyway, my point is though, is that I champion remakes. However, I'm going to be honest here. It's not like how fucking Rachel Zegler fucking talked about, certain things about this thing. Who gives a shit about half the remakes that they are doing? Because these are not like.
Technically, Mufasa's technically not a remake. They already did the remake. But
yeah, that's a prequel. So I want
to remake. Prequel to the remake, but and it has an original idea. They can get behind that at least. But
see, at least you know what? I'll say this. Yeah, and I like Cody Leach. I'm not like I'm critical on him more so. I'm more of a Drum Dums guy, but I'll be honest here is that Cody Leach. I do. We have very different. Hell, even the How to Train Your Dragon remake. You know what? I think that, like, again, there are some movies. The exact same movie. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about like these types of remakes or the shot for shot stuff. But you know, it's just the idea that like I'm hoping there's stuff different with it, but again, it's probably not. But How to Train Your Dragon, I would say, has a good track record, so let's hope that continues in terms of quality. But it's like this is the thing that we have to deal with them. We got Spider-Man. We got fucking remakes, reboots, and requels or legacy sequels. Those are like the new norm for the future. Like again, it's just going to continue. Legacy sequel is the new one. You know, I'm sure in 10 years we'll have a fucking dequel. You know, something that basically picks parts of all the other movies in the franchise, puts it in a blender, and then mixes it up, and there you go. There's Halloween, the Ballad of Laurie, Jamie, and fucking Paul Rudd.
Oh, fuck me. That sounds terrible.
Like the Ballad of Laurie, Jamie, and Paul Rudd, and it ends. For real this time.
Oh, Jesus. They're never going to end for Halloween. They're never going to end it. At this point, they're never going to end it.
You know, if I made the series, if I was working on the series right now, I would have literally named it. I would have done it the exact same way. And then I would have been like, Halloween ends. For real this time. And then Halloween ends. No, seriously, this is the last one.
And then fucking Halloween ends is a piece of shit. I will forever maintain the piece of shit. Shut your
mouth. Halloween ends is a masterpiece.
By the way, Soren agrees with me that it's a piece of shit, so I'm not the only one.
My worst film of 2022.
Thank you.
How dare you? Wait, 2022. Did it come out
23, didn't it?
Oh.
Was it 23?
No. It was 22 because I was working at AMC.
Oh, yeah, it was 22. It was 22. Damn it. Anyway,
wait, Soren, what's your thoughts on the Superman trailer?
It looks good.
Okay. You know what?
Why do we need to bring up Superman again?
Because at least I have somebody else who sides with me. Now suck a dick and eat a cactus.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's on my side for H2O, motherfucker. So how's that feel?
Oh, I don't care that much about that one, so that's okay.
Jesus.
H2O is forgettable like the rest of them. So you know what?
You suck it.
4, and
you removed yourself.
I know they did. I know I did.
Anyway, my point.
H2O in the first remake.
Huh?
1, 3, 4, and the first remake. That's all I liked.
Okay, that's a respectable list. I can't.
1, 2, H2O. That's it.
It would be 4. Let's see. Well, I already did my ranking, so you could just go back a few episodes.
Yeah, go fucking Google that shit.
Yeah, you could go on my Letterboxd. By the way, Victor, your friends are on Letterboxd. All right, it's in my Letterboxd on this damn description, motherfucker.
What the? Well, you don't use Letterboxd. I don't see you active on that shit. I would have done it by now if you weren't. If you get fucking active.
I am active somewhat because I just
there you go. You proved my point.
Hey, people could go and look at my rankings. I do rankings every year. Oh yes, Daredevil Born Again was fucking great. I'm excited after this episode. I'm gonna go watch fucking. I'm gonna go watch episode 3. So yeah, it's great. I love Daredevil Born Again.
All I know is they killed off a character. That's all I know about it.
I loved it. I loved the unexpected. I won't go into details, but I loved it. Just like in Terminator: Dark Fate.
Dark Fate. That was a piece of shit.
The only good Terminator movie after 3.
No, it's not. It's not. Actually, no, just stop. Just stop after 3.
I know. I take that back. I did like parts of Salvation. Anyway, with Dark Fate, I like the ballsiness of what they did in Terminator Dark Fate. So you know what? And that's the one time I like that they replaced the male with a female character. So you know what? Yeah.
It's a franchise where I liked every single one of them, even if it's a 6 out of 10. Even though Genesis is the worst one, even that I gave a 6.
Oh, you know how and it starred franchise cancer fucking Jai Courtney.
He is the cancer.
But at this point, Rachel Zegler may become the new franchise cancer since Jai Courtney's basically gone
Jai Courtney's so much worse. He's a terrible actor.
I liked him in Suicide Squad. That's the only thing I'll give him
terrible
credit
actor in everything he's ever been in.
I liked him in Suicide Squad. That's the only thing I'll ever give him credit in.
Fucking.
But yeah, but thank you. At least you can say, because I like most of the Terminator movies. Just Genesis is the only one I can't stand. And
I can't
but
stand.
Again,
I just stick with the first two because that's the only two that matter.
You know what's funny though? I compare Terminator to fucking Aliens. I prefer the first Terminator over the second one.
No, that's bullshit. That's fucking.
And
that's
also,
fucking...
I also say that Terminator and Alien, I look at those movies more as a horror movie, and especially
no, they're not. They're all action movies. Oh god, we're so far apart. At least the first Alien, I agree, it's a horror film. The second one, no, it's not.
And then Aliens, and Terminator 2 are more action movies. So
I can agree with that.
Thank you.
Technically, they already made that DJ somewhere. It's called Madam Web. Check that out.
So like at least like. You know, because look at it this way. You got a big killer, a big Buffy fucking killing machine. Yes, he doesn't have a giant blade or a giant hook or something. He's got a gun. But you got a giant fucking man going after this innocent virgin-esque woman. Granted, she boned a guy from the future, but you get my point. That's a fucking slasher movie right there.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as a T-800 was in the first Terminator was a slasher movie.
I think it's a little too far-fetched to call it a slasher. If anything, a thriller, I agree, but like not horror. No.
Big dude, basically a killing machine, killing fools.
I do not consider. You haven't changed my mind. It's not a slasher.
But at least somebody
Alien, yeah, maybe there's elements of that slasher, but not Terminator. Hell no.
Yeah. I at least appreciate somebody who agrees with my argument. Soren, you're going to be good. We're going to make a wonderful pairing here.
As you can tell, I'm very picky and have very strange thoughts. But anyway, I'm almost a fucking hour in, so we better get started with the topics. And I'm going to start off by talking about my top 10 best movies of 2024. I have been working the past week about watching the movies I needed to watch for this list. And I think I got most of them done. There's a couple that I'm, missing, like The Brutalist, Bad Boys for Life, but I could always go back and tweak
Bad Boys for Life is really good.
I could tweak this list later, but here's the top 10 as it stands now. Number 10 is a movie I thought was going to be much higher. Was gonna finish much higher on the list, but it ended up being at number 10. It's King of the Planet of the Apes.
Really?
That was all right.
I thought it was gonna be at least in the top 5, but I don't know why. It's in because I have certain movies up from it that I scored better. I'm like, it's at top 10, but at the same time, I do want to give it its due because this is still a great movie. I think it's worthy. It's a worthy follow-up.
Victor, while you're going through that list, I know I've already done my list for 2024, but I'm gonna if there's a movie that we have on the list together. Now mine was 31, but I'm going to where is it? Oh yeah, it's slower because of that. Anyway, whenever you talk about it, I'm going to basically say, oh okay, it was my number so and so. So Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes was my number. Oh, I had 33. So Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes was number 21.
Number 55.
Number 9. Oh boy, once I say this name, we're already gonna he's gonna say you shut your whore mouth again. Because fuck it, I'm gonna say the title anyway. Number 9's Wicked. Fuck you, Chayton.
Number 9.
I don't have a.
You're at the same position.
I just don't like musicals, and Wicked's nowhere in my list because I haven't seen it, and I really don't want to. The only way I'll see it is if my girl and if my girl wants to see it.
Or if one of us held you against your will, and we have to review this on the show.
Well, that's if it lands on your pick or Soren's pick, but I think
or if I manipulate everything because I have power, god damn it. But anyway, This movie's fucking terrific. I thought it was gonna not be so good. I really didn't because I'm not a fan of musicals. I said it before and I'll say it again. I fucking can't stand most of them. But you know what? This movie really did blow me away. It really did.
It blew you?
It's
It blew you?
No, shut up. This movie works so well because John M. Chu, the fact that he worked on musicals before this probably helped. Everything for John M. Chu was everything to this, leading up to this movie for him was a culmination. You had the dancing, so you got that from his Step Up movies. He directed 2 of the Step Up movies. The whole, theatrical experience, the singing and the dancing, he took that also from his Justin Bieber documentaries, regardless of quality. He took that from those. Then the musical stuff that came from In the Heights, and the comedy sort of came from Crazy Rich Asians. Everything that he has built up over the past 15 years that he's been directing culminated with this movie.
It's crazy. It's crazy that fucking the same guy who did
And the magic that from Now You See Me Too. That was from Now You See Me Too. You see, it's a complete, Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's crazy. The same guy who did Crazy Rich Asians did fucking a Justin Bieber movie.
Yeah, Wicked is done by the Justin Bieber guy.
It's like the guy. It's like the people who did David Gordon Green doing the Halloween movies did comedies for most of his career prior to that.
You could argue Adam McKay, but I'm not going to talk about Adam McKay before I go on another rant about that guy. God, fuck Adam McKay. You hate Rachel Zegler. I hate Adam McKay as much as you hate Rachel Zegler. Fuck.
I don't hate Rachel Zegler. I just think she's a cunt.
Adam McKay's a bigger cunt.
Yeah.
Literally made me want to fucking jump off.
That was not a good movie.
That was awful. That was one of the worst films of 2021. 22.
We're at number 9, so be number 8.
God, I hate Don't Look Up so much. Number 8, A Complete Unknown. 3 out of 5, Soren?
I haven't seen Complete Unknown yet, so.
It's my number 64.
I loved this movie. I actually saw this earlier today in prep for this.
Yeah, I saw your Letterboxd.
And I loved it.
Where's it on? It's on Hulu now?
Huh?
Did you rent it or is it on Hulu now?
Oh, I just pirated it like I always do.
Oh, you fucking pirate.
But James Mangold returning after only a year absence. And he made a movie that's probably going to be better than Indiana Jones for most people. But I haven't seen Indiana Jones, so I can't comment too much about it. But I'm talking about with this.
Skull is better than the Dial of Destiny. There, I said it.
But I thought Timothée Chalamet was absolutely brilliant in the movie. Absolutely brilliant. He literally was Bob Dylan. The voice, the mannerisms, even his singing. He was terrific.
He did his own singing, right?
Yes, he did. He did his own singing. And Edward Norton does his own singing. Yes, Edward Norton sings the movie.
I would say
so does Phoenix Phoenix from Top Gun Maverick. She's in this. She sings in this movie.
Excuse me.
And I loved it. Then again, James Mangold has failed to kind of not really impress me. Although I have never seen Night and Day, so I don't know.
It wasn't a very good movie.
Oh, that was the one with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
I will always say James Mangold is always gonna. He made one of my top 3 favorite comic book movies of all time in Logan. So
number 7 is Juror number 2. Warner, go fuck yourself.
That is my
tied with Conclave. That's my number 19.
Juror number 2 is my number 8.
Yeah, this is supposedly Clint Eastwood's last movie, and Warner Brothers screwed the pooch when it comes to marketing and releasing that damn movie.
They treated Juror number 2 like Exorcist Believer treated Alan Burstyn.
Well, we were like, look at it this way. We did get no marketing for this fucking
marketing at all.
Juror number 2, but yet we're getting marketing for a Looney Tunes movie that.
Technically, that's catch-up entertainment, though.
I don't want. I'm sorry, this Looney Tunes movie doesn't look interesting to me. I wanted that fucking Coyote movie, but
David Zaslav could suck it. That's
number
what I
7.
think.
Oh, Hitman. That is my number to Justin. That is my number.
That was a good movie.
That is my number 23. Right next to Woman of the Hour.
Okay. Yeah, Nicholas Hoult, brilliant. I think he's one of our best actors working today.
He should have been nominated over Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, I think so. And I think J.K. Simmons should have gotten a nomination, to be honest.
Yeah, he was good.
Number 6. This movie bombed very bad in North America, but I loved it anyway. Kill.
Which one?
Kill. The Indian action movie.
Oh, never heard of it.
Kill is my number 20.
Oh, Kill. Okay.
This movie's fucking fantastic. It's pretty much like the Indian version of The Raid. It's just as brutal. It's just as violent. And that was the first Indian movie I ever saw, actually. That's the first Indian movie I've ever seen. I'm not counting Slumdog Millionaire. That was made by mostly British people.
Oh, to answer Justin real quick, Furiosa is tied with his number 9. Furiosa was my number 19. Deadpool Wolverine was my number 14.
Furiosa did not make the cut. I thought it was mediocre shit. And Deadpool Wolverine will be an honorable mention.
They were both good, but not great.
Number 5. I don't give a shit if they say it's 2023. Oh, it premiered at some film festivals. It got a limited release in 2023. Shut the fuck up. Most people saw this movie in the beginning of 2024, so I'm counting it. Society of the Snow, J.A. Bayona's latest.
I haven't seen that one, nor the original Alive.
Yes, it's pretty much a loose remake, kind of a remake of the movie Alive, where it's about a plane crash that happened in 1972. This Uruguayan rugby team crashes into Andes Mountains. They have to survive. This is they had to fucking eat people's bodies and shit like that.
Which is in fact frowned upon in most societies.
Yeah, and this one compared to what I've learned about Alive, Alive apparently just whitewashed everything because everybody in that movie's fucking white. This movie is more true to form because actually I think it stars mostly Uruguayan people, I believe. But I truly believe it is one of the most. It's a tough sit. It really is. It's an emotional as fuck movie, but you really need to see it because it's truly brilliant. It's, I don't know, something about movies or TV shows about plane crashes really gets to me. Lost.
Cammy Award nominee J.A. Bayona.
Yeah. And then I think they should have gotten nominated for more awards. And it only was nominated Best International Film. And it didn't even win. And then Michael Giacchino did the score for this, speaking of Lost. And I thought it was one of his best scores. Number 4. Now, this is a movie that most people have seen. It came out at the end of the year. Robert Eggers' Nosferatu.
It's my number 8.
Chan, you're muted.
Sorry, I was listening to a domestic dispute outside. It was funny. Anyway, let's see.
Insert your own SpongeBob clip here.
Yeah.
All right, so Nosferatu is my number 1.
That's my number 4. I think this is Robert Eggers' best work to date. But again, I was not a fan of The Witch. I walked down a fucking the Lighthouse. You shut your whore mouth. When he started to make a more conventional movie, he got good. The Northman was good, and the Nosferatu was even better.
What?
And I think
I could hear you.
Yeah, you got too much cock in your mouth.
No, I can't. I don't speak bullshit. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, the fucking
for the record, Victor wants cock in my mouth. Brings up the whole pants removal thing. So yeah.
Nicholas Hoult was just as good as fucking Endure number 2 in this. Bill Skarsgård. I think that is more of a worthy apology for what happened with The Crow. I feel like the performance was an apology.
And now next year, Robert Eggers is doing a werewolf movie. Hopefully, it's
and
better
he's
than
doing,
Wolfman.
for some reason, Labyrinth 2. He's doing
Hopefully it's
Labyrinth
better
2.
than the Wolfman movie from this
Oh,
year.
I heard that. I'm gonna get to 2025 movies starting up with them in a couple of days, but I'm not looking forward to watching Wolfman. I heard that movie was shit.
I've only seen right now Companion, so by default, it's my best movie of the year just because.
It's the only one you've seen.
Yeah, so.
Number 3, Dune Part 2.
I
That's
saw
number 2, ironically.
Yeah, Dune Part 2. I think it's better than the first movie. I really do think so. I think it's pacing wise a little bit better, although I still think it runs a little too long. But I really liked
wrong one.
How it was kind of a ballsy movie about how religion and politics can fuck up people. And, you know, especially considering with today's society, I think it's an important message that needs to be spread. Number 2, also, not only that, I also feel like people say that Dune 1 and 2 are pretty much just one movie. No. I think since this movie ends on a cliffhanger, Dune Messiah is going to finish the story. Pretty much the 3 movies are pretty much one movie. That's my logic. But anyway, number 2, a movie that I've been campaigning that people see and nobody's listened. Your Monster.
Oh, I still need to watch it. I have my watch list on Max.
Nobody has fucking seen it except for me.
I still need to see The Wild Robot because that's another one I need to.
That barely missed the cut on my top 10. The Wild Robot barely missed the cut. Barely did. I loved it.
But not great.
Which one?
Wild Robot.
Oh, I liked it better than Inside Out 2. Slightly better. I saw Inside Out 2 today, finally. I thought it was a good movie. I just thought The Wild Robot was a little better. I still think it's a good movie, though. Don't get me wrong. But I really liked Anxiety. Although Embarrassment was my favorite part of that damn movie, to be honest.
Yeah, I need to, Jose. There's still some movies. Like I just recently watched Strange Darling, which was excellent. So I probably would have had that in my top 10 possibly. But yeah, I still need to see Wild Robot.
Is Your Monster even streaming anywhere? I don't even know.
Max.
Okay. People, Finnegan, I don't recommend Max. Just pirate this fucking movie if you have to.
Hey,
Max sucks.
I'll champion Max for the sole reason.
Smash Love is never going to get my money.
No, the reason why I champion Max is that if you don't want ads and you have Disney Plus and Hulu, just pay $30 and you get all 3 for $30 for no ads, all that. If you like ads, $17.99 for Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max. So if you're on the fence of giving solely the money to Max, go that route.
Oh, I'm never gonna give Zaslav even half of my damn cut. Fuck him.
I'll give Zaslav my money. I'll give him that.
Fuck him. Number 1.
Terrifier 3.
No. Not Terrifier 3. I don't even know if I even watched the movie. It would be in my top 10. You know me, I'm picky about my horror. You probably knew this was coming, but Civil War.
You're biased. Number 46.
You're biased. You are. Yes, I am.
Civil War is by number 7.
Red 1. Hell, I haven't even seen Red 1. I actually did see Twisters also. That barely missed the cut.
I still need to see Transformers 1. Abigail's really good. I haven't seen Monkey Man and Child's Grace and Heretic I need to watch. But that's all.
Heretic, I'm going to be honest, that was just okay as best.
I haven't seen it.
I said bias, not buy.
Well, it makes sense, William. He wants cock in my mouth. He wanted me to take my pants off. And then what else did he say? Oh yeah. Then when I said babe to my girl, he said yes. I'll never let him live that down, especially the pants. I was showing him Sailor Moon pants, and I guess he got so aroused he wanted me to take them off.
No, the exact opposite, actually.
Hey, I've got a lot of men that want to be with me. You know, Jordan, one of them. So you know what? Hey, you know what? I don't roll that way, pal. But hey, you can fantasize. You know all that.
Yeah.
If I ever do an OnlyFans, I'll give you 75% off the first month.
No, piss off. And that's my list. Civil War. But I think with Civil War, the reason why it's number one, not just because of Kirsten, but I also believe that movie really represents where we're gonna go in the near future. That's where we're headed. If these fucking politicians stop getting their heads out of their fucking asses, I don't care if you're Republican or liberal. I don't fucking care. Get your shit together.
That's why I'll be like John Goodman, make a bunker. Anyway, but I was gonna say though, Victor loves Civil War because he had a Civil War in his pants when if he ever saw me naked. So yeah.
No! Oh God, no. Just
he'd be like,
talk. It's your turn now. Just
right.
talk. I need to eat anyway. It's getting
all right. So my topic does Victor love? No kidding.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off.
Oh shit. Okay, let me see. Let me find a list that I could do just for shits and giggles I haven't done already. Did I do 2022? I don't know if I even. No, I think I did. Let's see. Let's see. Which ones haven't I done? I did that.
Way to be prepared.
Well, sorry, I didn't know what topics. Let's see. And that one? No.
Oh,
I think I already did this. Did I do this one? Yeah, I think I did that one. All right. Well, you know what? This makes sense. I will do. It'll be a twofer because these are very short. But I will do. This is good. So I'll do a twofer list. So it'll be first off, we'll have the top 10 worst action movies of all time. And
A Good Day to Die Hard better be on that list, motherfucker.
Oh, we'll get there. So my number 10, I know some of you may not consider this an action movie, but you know what? It's a comic book movie and it has action. Is Batman and Robin.
Fucking piece of shit movie.
Now, it's a comedy. It's great. But
it's awesome as a comedy, but not as a fucking regular movie.
Yeah. Arnold literally Arnold and Uma are the only things that are saving this movie. Only
Arnie. I think Uma Thurman was completely overacting.
I know people.
That was the point.
It's the worst movie ever made. But frankly, it's just too entertaining to really be the worst movie ever.
Yeah, that's why it's at the bottom. Like basically, all these other movies are worse. Like basically, number 10, number 9 in terms of like shit scale. It's like they're very far apart. My number 9, and this hurt me because, again, I'm a big fan of this game series. Max Payne with Mark Wahlberg.
You know it's bad when even Hunter says that movie's boring as shit. And usually he can enjoy bad movies. But even he said it wasn't that good.
He was the director of Die Hard 5. Did the Good Day Die Hard?
Sean Moore. That he was a Ruben Fleischer was for Sony.
That makes sense.
He did The Omen. He did Flare of the Phoenix. He did Behind Enemy Lines. He was pretty much Fox's Ruben Fleischer for a time.
Is there any other?
You only get him because nobody else would want to take it on.
Is there any other remakes in here? Technically, no. Okay, I was going to make sure. So my number 8 would have been or is the Point Break remake.
Oh, I heard that's bad.
Yeah, it's forgettable. Like the problem with this movie is it's forgettable. It tries too much, and the actors who they have to portray like Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze's character are just boring as shit. So yeah, number 7.
Wasn't Luke Evans in that one as one of the characters.
I can't remember. My number 7 is probably the worst edited movie in this list. Especially at one scene when he jumps over the fence.
Taken 3.
Yep.
AKA Giant Fugitive.
Europa Corp always has movies that are badly edited. All the Taken movies, fucking Columbiana, they always produce.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Columbiana.
they're always with their fucking editing techniques are so bad. It makes like I know Jerry Bruckheimer loves quick cutting, but at least you can see what's going on, unlike fucking stuff in Europa Court movies.
That movie is just 99 Cent The Fugitive taken.
Exactly. See, number 6 is XXX State of the Union.
I heard that's fucking terrible.
I'm a sucker for the original. The original is nothing special, but I still like it. It's part of my childhood. I still have the ticket for XXX somewhere in my apartment. But yeah, this movie again with
you know who wrote it? Simon Kinberg. No wonder it sucks.
My number 5, and this is the worst one in the franchise, Terminator Genesis.
Dark Fate's a little worse for me. I hate Genesis. Genesis was fucking terrible, but
yeah, this movie again, Jai Courtney, the cast, Arnold, even he could save this piece of shit movie. I prefer him in Dark Fate.
Was in this movie and he couldn't save it.
Who?
J.K. Simmons couldn't save that movie.
Oh yeah, see, that's how forgettable this movie is. I always forget J.K. Simmons was in this movie. My number 4 is Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, or as also I like to call it.
It's bad, but I think the sequels just get worse and worse.
I'm getting
that's the worst one.
Transformers: The Revenge of the Fallen, or as I like to call it, the beginning of the downfall for Linkin Park, because this was their last great song. After they sucked and they continue to suck.
Do you still think that Emily is Mike's bitch? Or is it the other way around? Oh, yeah, Emily is still his bitch, right? Mike is her bitch. Mike is her bitch.
Well, I've always said this about Mike Sharona, is that, and I know it's Shinoda, but I don't care for him, so that's why I mispronounce his name.
Mike Sharona.
I call Mike Sharona because he's a fucking spat. He's a fucking splat, whatever the fuck. My point is, Mike Sharona, I've said, is a talentless hack. He realized he did that song for Scream 6 in my head.
That was a terrible song.
He realized he can't do anything on his own, and he needed to revitalize a dead brand, which honestly died with Chester. But honestly, if I'm being honest with you, Linkin Park died many years ago, even before Chester. So, you know.
Honestly, if you ask me, Revenge of the Fallen won the worst picture, Razzie.
I think it was worst movies in 2009.
If you ask me, I would have given it to Land of the Lost because that movie was just
Land of the Lost I heard is fucking abysmal.
Yeah, it was bad. My number 3 is a movie that probably wonder how many people actually saw us in theaters. One of the only movies I almost walked out of, but I was seeing my mom, and I didn't want to disrespect her with that. She liked it. I don't know what the hell she was smoking. She doesn't even smoke. Legend of Hercules.
Oh,
with Kellen Lutz.
God, that movie came out the same year as the Rock Hercules, and I bet that movie compared to this.
The Legend of Hercules was so bad, I didn't even see that one with the Rock, and I was still a semi-Rock fan in terms of his movies. So yeah, that scene when he breaks the chains, it was some of the worst CGI I ever seen in my life. Number 2 is the movie that was it this one? Was it Age of Extinction? Was that the last Transformers movie, or was it Last Night?
The Last Night.
Last Night was.
Oh, okay, Age of Extinction though, but Age of Extinction.
Bumblebee and Transformers.
Age of Extinction was the first one. Mark Wahlberg, the first Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, then this one. You could have put either this one or The Last Night, but honestly,
I would go with The Last Night because the fucking aspect ratio headache nightmare. My God, every 2 seconds it changes aspect ratio.
See, I always saw The Last Night once, and that was at theaters. I've seen this movie more, that's for a reason.
Even in the regular theaters, apparently they change the aspect ratios like fucking every 2 seconds.
And then my number 1 is Die Hard. Oh, I'm kidding. It's a good day to Die Hard.
That movie's a fucking just Jai Courtney. That's all you gotta know. Jai Courtney.
Yeah, funny enough, like I said, you got 2 Jai Courtney appearances on this list. So going with that, we're going to go with my top 10 best action movies of all time with a few honorable mentions. So first off, we have, technically, I consider number 7 more of a horror film, but it does fit the action category too. So bear that in mind, as well as my number 15 because it's 5 honorable mentions. My number 15 is A Walk Among the Tombstones, one of Liam Neeson's most underrated movies that came out during his renaissance in the late 2010s.
Never saw it.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it did have a lot of marketing. Fantastic movie. One of my first times I saw David Harbour. He played a serial killer in this movie. It was fucking scary in this. It had some horror vibes to it. So, like I said, I could put it either or. Okay, good. Somebody's seen it. Thank you. Go check out Walk Among the Tombstones. It is not your typical Liam Neeson action movie. It's more, I would deem it more of a thriller, but it does have some good set pieces, like for an action movie. But yeah, I know it's going to probably, actually, no, wait. Number 13 is Police Story.
Oh, Police Story. That's a fucking fantastic movie. That's a fucking fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's, again, I'm not, even though Rush Hour could also, I could have, but
I have a fondness for Rush Hour. I've never seen the two sequels
Rush
to
more
it,
of a
though.
comedy.
I do agree. It's more of a comedy.
So that's why, because I thought about putting Rush Hour in here, but
I think it's more of a comedy than it is action. There's a lot of action in it, but it's mostly supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
My number 13 is Commando. You're gonna see it. I'll basically give you one spoiler of this list. You're gonna see a lot of Arnold in this list.
Good, because Stallone has made a lot of garbage. I'm not saying he hasn't made any good movies because he has, but he made a lot of garbage, especially in the 80s.
There's only one Stallone film in here. So my number 11, or not my number 11, sorry, my number 12.
Imagine if he fucking put Stop or My Mom Will Shoot on this damn list. I swear to God if he does.
Which ones?
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot with Stallone.
Oh, well, that's my number 16. No,
that's just one joke. It was just one joke throughout the whole movie. Just his mom embarrassing him in front of his cop.
Yeah, Jesus.
My number. What was it? Let's see, 13. My number 12, I believe. Or I said Commando. So my number, so that was my number 13. My number 12 is RoboCop. The original. I want to reiterate the original, not that god awful remake.
The remake's not bad. The remake is not bad. It's better than people made it out to be.
The remake.
I don't care. The first mistake they made was PG. Like there are things that are like I like about it. It's not the same way as some other action remakes, but it's still the weaker of the two. I'm not counting the sequel.
I'd rather take the RoboCop movie over 2 and 3. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, same here.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, somebody with common sense.
Well, you heard me, right? I'm not counting the
Miller sucks.
The sequels do suck, but yeah. Number 11.
If you ask me, the best part about the original is when he shot that guy in the dick.
Although I do agree, the original is the best. The original is the best. I do agree with that. Because brutal, when the guy gets like fucking explodes in the car and he gets the toxic waste on him.
If only he did do that to Roman Polanski.
No, I want ED-209 to shoot Roman Polanski.
Now here is my first controversial one. Most of this is probably going to be universally beloved, but probably my only controversial one on here, and that's my number 11. There's 2 Michael Mann films on this list, but my number 11 is Heat.
I put Heat a little bit higher. I love Heat. That's my favorite Michael Mann movie.
It is my second favorite Michael Mann movie. I'll get to the other one in a little bit. But again, great performances from Al Pacino, Val Kilmer, and Robert De Niro. Again, what more can you say about this?
And what the fuck? Who else was really good this week? I wanted to mention fucking
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
No, in the supporting cast. Oh fuck, was Val Kilmer. Ted Levine? Tom Sizemore's in it, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Even a young Natalie Portman.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. So now we get to the actual these are all mentions. So the list starts at number 10 with another Arnold movie, True Lies.
True Lies is fucking fantastic. Good segue. We're gonna do an Eliza Dushku movie later, and then this.
I was gonna say, and again, controversial opinion: the last truly great James Cameron movie.
Bullshit.
Titanic.
Bullshit. I think they're all.
I like Titanic, but I think it's overrated.
Bullshit. You're all bullshit. You don't like it. You all bullshit. I wish Jared was here. I swear to God.
But like True Lies, it was a classic movie, and it was nice seeing.
I'm happy with my 4K. I don't care. Oh, it's got AI on it. I'm glad it even got a better.
I still need to get the 4K for that.
I'm glad it even got a better release than that shitty DVD. Come on.
You know what? My number 9, I don't even consider this movie an action movie because it's more of a psychological drama with action, or a psychological thriller with some action in it. It wasn't until the sequels that they bastardized it with action. And I like some of the sequels, but again, they bastardized it of what the original story of this fucking movie was. Thank you. First Blood, my number 9.
Rambo 4 is the best Rambo movie. Rambo 4
I'm going to say this. Good. I would usually say you shut your whore mouth, but I do love Rambo 4. But again, I do when I saw Rambo 4, I did not know about, even when I watched First Blood, because I watched all the Rambo movies in lead to Rambo 4.
For me, the first one's the best. Last Blood's the second best. I don't understand the hate. Rambo 4's the third best.
You know what? I don't hate that movie. You know,
I don't like 2 and 3. I like every other Rambo movie except for 2 and 3.
Oh, good. So we're all in agreement that Last Blood ain't.
Last Blood isn't. It was decent. And the only thing about that movie that you could say it's kind of derivative is like the Taken ripoff, but it's a good Taken ripoff.
You know what? You know what's funny though? Like we're all in agreement about a movie that's kind of more hated. Wow. And like,
if anybody likes it because of Taken ripoff, I understand. Just don't give me that it's a political nonsense. Sicario showed Mexican drug cartels the exact same fucking way as Rambo Last Blood, and that movie is critically acclaimed. So don't give me that shit.
My number 8, I have one Steven Seagal movie in here, and that is
Steven Seagal. I don't even know if he even had a good movie.
Marked for Death.
Not even Under Siege? Fucking hell, dude.
Under Siege is great, but I love Marked for Death more. Not like these movies, I'm going to reiterate here. Yes, some of these movies are Oscar nominated, Oscar winning, what have you. But some of these movies, again,
I like a lot of fucking junk too, so.
Yeah, some of these movies are fucking just what. And my number 3 is the epitome of fucking that. And we'll get to that in a minute. My number 7, and again, I've also put this as a horror movie, a slasher, a military slasher movie, and that is The Guest.
Anyway,
that is The Guest with Dan Stevens.
It's a good film. It's a very good film.
I haven't seen it.
Definitely see it. It is worth your time. And if you can't, I don't know if it's still in print, but get the second sight Australian 4K.
This is second sight from the UK. They're not from Australia.
Oh, never mind. So yeah, what I thought it was Australia.
They're region free anyway. It's region free.
Yeah, my number 6. I'm gonna cheat a little bit, but I'm going to put the entire John Wick trilogy at my number 6.
Quadrilogy.
Oh, quadrilogy. Excuse me. My bad.
Even if I thought 4 was 8 out of 10 at best.
No, 4 is the best one.
Yeah, 4 is the best one. And it had a great In This Moment song in the at the end. Anyway, but yeah, the John Wick movies, again, the franchise that literally, like, if this franchise did not happen, we would have not had Doom Kaboom. We would have not had Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm referring to Keanu Reeves' voice acting. Maybe we could have had those characters, other people. We wouldn't have had him in other roles. We wouldn't have had a Matrix revival, regardless of the way.
No, that movie's a piece of shit. We don't talk about that movie. That movie's a piece of shit.
I think Resurrection's better than the last one.
I take Revolution's not good, but I take it over fucking Resurrections.
Revolutions was actually a good movie, honestly.
I don't like the Matrix sequels very much, as you can tell.
Really, yeah, they're all
movie. Stop at the first movie. Pretend that Neo did save the Matrix at the end. Pretend that all those bullshit never happened.
But yeah, all the John Wick movies, again, without that, we wouldn't have had the Keanu Sans. This one may surprise you. My number 5 is Die Hard.
Die Hard is like I think I like it where it's at, honestly.
Well, I know, but some people may think I would have put it actually higher. And then my number 4, my favorite Michael Mann film, Collateral.
Collateral's a great movie.
Yeah, so and probably one of, if not my favorite Tom Cruise performances. I just love Vincent. That his character was just so.
Also, fun fact: one of the only movies I could tolerate Jada Pinkett Smith in. The others being Scream 2 and Menace to Society. There's probably another one I'm missing, but
Madagascar movies.
Oh, that's right, Madagascar. I have to put.
What about G.I. Jane 2? So remember, I was talking about the epitome of just action, just nonstop. My number 3, Shoot 'Em Up.
Oh, that movie's not that good. That's not.
How
good.
dare you? That is literally the closest we'll ever get to a live action Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd.
That movie was fucking stupid.
I've heard that the director wanted to make a fucking violent Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. That's where there were so many references, like with the carrot and to kill the rabbit, like the Fly to Valkyries is his theme song. That's where some of those messaging. And I'm like, you know what? That is stupid as fuck. But you know what?
That's why I didn't like it. It was fucking stupid.
I love that it's stupid. Again, it's fucking.
I can enjoy stupid if I'm in the mood. I guess I was not in the mood when I was watching that movie.
Like the movie opens up with an action scene with Ace of Spades. But yeah. So my number 2, one of my favorite Nicolas Cage movies, one of my favorite John Travolta movies. Of course, I'm talking about Face Off.
Geez.
Yeah.
I actually own the 4K.
It's like looking into a mirror, except not.
I want to take his face off.
Oh. So yeah, Face Off is another classic.
And then a fucking scene where fucking Nicolas Cage is John Travolta and he's fucking snooping around in his daughter's fucking room.
And then my number 1, speaking of fucking.
And he beat what the fuck's his name from that 70s show that got canceled? Danny Masterson. That's fucking amazing scene, especially considering now. That's an amazing scene.
Fun fact, he was also in Dracula 2000.
Oh, fuck me.
Anyway, my number 1, speaking of the director of Face Off, Mission Impossible 2. No, I'm kidding.
Fuck yourself. That's one of the worst of all time.
Hey, that was my childhood right there. I wanted to be like
movie was shit from the very beginning.
I wanted to be like Tom. I was like 5 or 6 when it came out. I wanted to be like Tom Cruise. I want to climb mountains. I want to wear shades. I ride a motorcycle.
Stupid. The fucking script was fucking terrible. The film was dog shit. Too much slow-mo.
I could still watch it.
The only good thing about it was the damn Limp Bizkit song.
Oh, and the Metallica song. I like I Disappear. But my number 1 is also, I think this is half action, half horror. My number 1 is Predator. Again, another classic from Arnold. It's a movie I go back to a lot. Again,
I think Prey is better. I really do.
You know what? I'm not you know what? Even though I think it's my number 2, I actually ain't going to disagree with you about that. Say, you know what? We can argue and pull each other's hair, and then in the next moment
I'm the person who defended Predator 2. For the longest time, that was my favorite.
Predator movie. I like Predator 2. To me, this is where I put it. Predator 2, Predator, Prey, Predator 2, Predators, and then we just don't.
The Predator, fuck that movie. We
pretend the Predator is not there. I also would also want to add, speaking of Shane Black, one movie that I should have put on this list, and it probably would have been high up, probably would have been maybe my number 7, would probably be The Nice Guys.
I don't know if I consider that an action movie. I consider that a comedy.
That's why I was hesitant putting it in the list. Granted, this is an older list, but there haven't been a lot of action movies over the last few years that I think that would even top any, like, The Guest, John Wick, and A Walk Among the Tombstones are pretty much the only.
Mission Impossible, Fallout, Rogue Nation, Dead Reckoning.
They would be in the list, but I go for different criteria because again, you got movies like Face Off, you got movies like True Lies, you got movies like Heat, and then you got movies like Shoot 'Em Up, which is just straight up action popcorn. It's nothing.
Where the fuck is The Rock? Where is that movie?
I don't know. I only went to 15. It's probably in my top 20. 2025.
The Rock is one of my all-time favorite action movies.
It's my favorite Michael Bay movie.
It's the best Michael Bay movie. My favorite Michael Bay is Armageddon.
Armageddon 2. Let's get ready for it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I hope Aerosmith makes another banger for Armageddon.
Oh my God!
If they don't get Aerosmith in for
well, you gotta get Diane Moore to write it. Didn't she write I Don't Want to Miss a Thing? I swear to God, she wrote it.
I don't care. They need to get Aerosmith.
But yeah, fuck it. I fucking love Armageddon. I don't care.
But yeah,
it's better than Pearl Harbor. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's the end of my list. There
you go. No T2, no Fury Road. Fucking
Yeah, and in my top 25. But I will say this though regarding this before it's into my topic. We also got a trailer for You season 5. We got finally a full-length trailer. I'm so excited next month. Last of Us season 2 and fucking You season 5. I'm happy and sad.
I haven't seen that show, so.
Which one?
You.
Oh, You is a great show. Season 5 is the last season, and then Last of Us again. I'm not ready. I won't say why if you have not played the game.
Netflix is gonna need something like You because you know why? Look at the reviews of The Electric State right now. Look at the reviews for The Electric State.
The movie didn't really interest me.
$20 million.
$300 million budget, and the reviews are that bad.
Yeah, that movie didn't really interest me even back when I saw the trailer. So
I truly believe that the Russos. I truly believe Kevin Feige ghost directed all the Russos movies. I swear to God.
Yeah, because let's look at it. They're like one-hit wonders because the only movies they've made that were actually.
And that's why they're coming back because they make nothing but shit, and then now they're coming back because it's like their stupid Hail Mary. Marvel's going down, Russos are going down. It's their last Hail Mary to save face.
Yeah, if Doomsday does not this is the thing. I'll say this and then
that's a story for another time. But go ahead, continue.
If Doomsday doesn't do well critically and financially, honestly, the MCU's dead.
I think Fantastic Four, if it doesn't do well, it's dead.
No, just Fantastic Four is dead because they can never make another Fantastic Four movie after that. Like they've had so many.
It's gonna make money. It's gonna make money.
I know, but is it gonna be any good? That's the question. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it has to be
but
good.
we'll find out. I'm hoping it's good because
there's hope.
So yeah, I don't know.
Thank you. Superman reference.
But yeah, like the Russos are just so in the toilet. Like, what happened with The Electric State? I really want to know what happened.
Victor didn't watch it. That's what happened. He's the reason why it's all
yet.
Anyway, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. So while Soren gets to this topic, I gotta go.
Yeah, Soren.
So so if you've subscribed to Save For Us Productions YouTube channel, you know that because of a little charity thing he's been doing, he's going to be watching and reviewing all of Adam Sandler's movies. So that got me thinking, what if I beat him to the punch?
Oh, shit. You did not watch every single Adam Sandler movie.
Not yet, but I will.
Oh, wait, so you're pretty much ripping off my idea with the whole Kirsten Dunst thing? Oh, I'm going to do it.
I'm not gonna review every single one of them. I'm not gonna review his documentaries and stuff. Just the movies. So what do you think of when you think of Adam Sandler? Just his movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a.
It's funny because recently I felt like I'm getting getting back into Adam Sandler, like, you know, some of the comedies I missed, like The Wedding Singer, I still haven't seen. That's one of the only few comedies in his prime that I've never seen.
I'm looking forward to it because I hear it's one of his better comedies.
So have I.
And
I love Drew Barrymore. And
don't worry, folks, I'm not going to go 4 hours like Victor.
Oh, you go fuck yourself.
And yeah, there are some movies I'm not really looking forward to. Like That's My Boy, which I put on the wheel. So who knows if we'll review it before. And my plan is to do the whole ranking by the time Happy Gilmore 2 comes out. And that comes out
I would assume that's coming out in the summer. I would assume.
Yeah, mid-June.
Oh my god. I mean, are you gonna put in like Punch Drunk Love and shit like that too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'll expect it to be high on my list. Same with Uncut Gems. Same with Happy Gilmore.
Big Daddy, I hope. Prayers.
Yeah, I didn't care for Big Daddy.
Boo! Even Paul Thomas Anderson likes Big Daddy. PTA likes Big Daddy. That's why he casted Punch Drunk Love. And PTA's on my side, and now Tour's on my side. Damn it. Anyway. Well, I do want to make this thing, though, because I was going to announce it. I forgot to announce it. I've officially decided what's going to be my next binge, but it's going to be a very short binge, comparatively.
Oh, it better be.
It's going to be more brief, and I'll tell you why. I decided to not go with an actor or an actress. I decided to go with a writer, but this writer usually does not write his own scripts. His novels have been adapted into movies. Can anybody guess what it is right now? Then again, that's a little too vague.
Sparks?
How the fuck did you guess that shit from day one?
Lucky guess.
Great. Yeah, I'm going to torture myself by watching every single Nicholas Sparks movie. I'm going to torture myself. I don't even know if any of these are going to be any good.
Well, good luck with that.
And there are only 11 movies, as far as I know, that are listed as his, which are Message in the Bottle, A Walk to Remember, The Notebook, Nights in Rodanthe, Dear John, The Last Song, The Lucky One, Safe Haven, The Best of Me, The Longest Ride, and The Choice. Well, at least until that M. Night Shyamalan movie comes out.
The Notebook is the only one I hear is at least decent.
Yeah, and there's only 11 movies, so arguably, I'm not gonna fucking make any promises, but I could start this and get done within a couple of days, and I could rank them all next week. That's how brief his fucking resume is in terms of films. But I think I might want to space this shit out because it's gonna be torture after torture after torture. Although I think the early goings are gonna be a little bit better because Message in the Bottle Heard is okay. I Walk to Remember, a lot of people tend to like that movie for some reason, but Notebook is the best reviewed. But then everything after that is going to be paid. Like from the Last Song onwards, that's going to be paid. Absolute paid. I heard nothing but terrible things, especially about Safe Haven. And then also The Choice. That one I heard was bad too. So yeah, expect a Nicholas Sparks binge.
Yeah, it was He Who Shall Not Be Named's worst of 2016.
Oh boy, Nicholas Sparks. Yeah, now everybody is laughing at me. People are laughing at me in the forum about Nicholas Sparks. Yeah. Keep laughing, guys. I'm gonna fucking do this because no one else wants to. I'm gonna be the only person who does this. And the fact that M. Night Shyamalan's making a movie with Nicholas Sparks now, after we thought he was done making movies, Nicholas Sparks that is, and he's working with fucking M. Night Shyamalan, I have no hope. I have no hope for humanity. And Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be in the movie for some odd reason. Oh, boy. Anyway, Jane, come back here. I need to talk. We got to talk about the movie now. I was going to say, I have another soup break saved, but I'm going to save that for when Jared comes back.
Shane. If you don't show up, either one of us is gonna drop the stick on you.
Yeah, drop the fucking spirit stick, motherfucker. I'm gonna drop the stick on you, and you'll see what happens. And the wheel, well, to be honest, I think the wheel dropped the spirit stick on him. To be honest, considering last week, I think he did. I think he dropped the stick. Jay, come back here. Or else I'm gonna have to. No, I can't even fucking unmute your damn mic. I usually can control that, but no, I can't even do that. So, oh Jesus. So I guess I might as well just play the soup clip now because I got a minute and 24 dead air. So this soup break is probably a clip from the soup. That's probably the most famous clip that the show's ever had. If you're a soup fan, you know this clip. So please. Tame the laughter and enjoy.
Sad news, Viva Laughlin, the show that was loved by hundreds, has come to an end after a respectable 2-episode run. If you haven't seen the show, and judging by the numbers, that's hardly any of you, it's probably best if I don't tell you anything about the show's gimmick.
You're gonna go bust, Ripley. You're gonna lose everything.
Yeah? Well, I started with nothing, Bunny. Opened my first Rip Mart with $20 to my name.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen again unless you let me help you.
You can never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes just like ice. And there's the cold, lonely light that shines from you. And if you think this fool can never win, well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know why I'm still standing, you just fade away. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid.
Why would you cancel that? We need that.
The fucking internet. Yeah. That aired on the soup and they made fun of it. And yeah, what you saw was a real TV show that got canceled after only 2 episodes. Gee, I wonder why you got canceled. It makes Rocket Man look good. I swear, it makes it look even better. It's already a good movie, but Rocket Man,
It's a masterpiece.
It makes the song when the fucking monkey sees it and sing, make it look like a fucking masterpiece right there.
Yeah, because it's actually Taylor Edgerton as the monkey.
Yeah, and then he's looking to Rocket Man, full circle, and then what the fuck?
And speaking of circle, that's another irony. Him and Elton John are in that movie, The Golden Circle. Kingsman 2.
Fuck, that's right. The Golden Kingsman, The Golden Circle. That movie's a piece of shit, isn't it?
I like it.
It's awful. I thought, compared to the first movie, like, what in the world were you thinking? Anyway, if Chayton's not gonna fucking show up on here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Because I need for him to review this movie with us.
Yeah, screw him. Play the clip. Play the clip.
No, screw him. Fine, fuck it. I'll just review the fucking clip. Well, not review the clip. I'm going to review the damn clip. I am going to talk about this movie, which we have the TV spot of. So, whether you like it or not, we're here to review yet another Kirsten Dunst movie, and this time, it's another popular title of hers, which is Bring It On.
Ever been to a cheerleading competition?
They've got the moves. They've got the style. And now,
we have a problem.
You ripped off those cheers.
They've got competition.
Do you think a white girl came up with those moves? We're in trouble.
Check out the girls with the bus. 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 Bring It On, rated PG-13, at theaters Friday, August 25th.
I think my clips are out of sync. I don't know if it's going to come out right on the air. I will ever just check, but I'll check later.
I didn't see any problem.
Well, I guess maybe on my end it's pretty bad. Yeah, this is not a Girls Gone Wild video because most of these people are fucking legal. Anyway, yeah, Girls Gone Wild. Oh, yeah, cutie. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I'll Bring It On.
Fucking, if we ever review Cuties, no, it's never gonna happen.
We're not gonna. That movie's off Netflix and good riddance.
They really did take it off? I thought that was just a rumor. Did they lose the rights to that? I'm gonna look.
I think they did.
I'm gonna look.
Let me check.
I have Netflix up and ready. It looks like you're right.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I got it removed back last year.
Good. Fucking hell, dude. Anyway, since fucking Shane does not want to talk about this movie, it seems, I'm going to talk about it now. Bring It On is a 2000 American teen comedy film directed by Peyton Reed in his theatrical film directorial debut. If
it weren't for this movie, we wouldn't have MODOK,
and we wouldn't have fucking Ant-Man in general, to be honest. Written by Jessica Benninger, produced by Mark Abraham and Thomas Bliss, starring Kirsten Dunst, Eliza Dushku, Jesse Bradford, and Gabrielle Union, released on August 25th, 2000 by Universal Pictures in the U.S. and Buena Vista internationally. Also co-produced by Beacon Pictures. Budget, $11 million. It made $90.5 million worldwide. 65% rare on Rotten Tomatoes, 6.2 out of 10 on IMDb, 3.4 on Letterboxd. I don't even know what it is on Metacritic. The Toro cheerleading squad. Let me repeat that again. I always fuck up whenever I have to read the description.
And it's arguably one of Kirsten Dunst's pre-Spider-Man, most popular pre-Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, other than fucking this. Small
Jumanji.
Soldiers, maybe. Jumanji, Interview with the Vampire.
Virgin Suicides.
Yeah, but Virgin Suicides came out in 2000, not 99. I know it came out in 2000, like in regular theaters, not in film festivals. I don't know if it came out before or after this, though. The Toro cheerleading squad from Rancho Carne High School. Yes, it is a real high school name. Rancho Carne High School in San Diego, California, has spirit, spunk, sass, and a killer routine that's sure to land them into the national championship. I'm already fucking up the description. To land them the national championship trophy for the 6th year in a row. But for newly elected teen Captain Torrance, the Toros' road to total cheer glory takes a shady turn, which he discovers that their perfectly choreographed routines were in fact stolen from the Clover, the hip-hop squad from East Compton, by the Toros' former captain. I've already went through the information again, so I don't need to repeat myself again. Thank you. 52% rate on not Tomatoes, fucking Metacritic. Damn you. Shane, get back here. I'm done with the information. You want to talk first, Soren? Because you said on your review, I have nothing to say. You better have something to say, boy, or else this review is not going to last long.
I thought it was cute enough, albeit a bit predictable. I gave it like a 6 out of 10. I've honestly seen worse. I've honestly seen worse in this type of caliber of these high school movies.
That's it.
I like the ending with the Mickey song.
They're lip syncing Mickey. They're not singing it. That was Bewitched, the fucking Irish girl group, which was popular for like 2 seconds in the late 90s. I guess, oh my God, Shane, look at you. I don't bet you even watched the movie. Am I going to do most of the damn talking again? Fucking hell, dude. I guess I'll go through my notes. I guess I'll start off with my side of the story by saying that I've watched this movie even before the whole binge situation. I've held this movie on VHS for a few years. I think since 2021, maybe 22. I don't really remember, but I've owned it for a while, and I used to watch it on VHS, and I liked the movie even back then, but I think it wasn't until when the binge happened, that I really started to appreciate this movie for what it is, because I think there's a lot of layers underneath the surface of this movie. There's a lot of layers. And people are like, oh, it's a cheerleading comedy. There's no layers to it. Trust me, there are layers to it, which hopefully I'll get to, but
I first heard of this movie through Chris Stuckman's Blu-ray collection video.
And as a shitty-ass Blu-ray with a shitty up-converted DVD transfer, which I used to watch this movie. Shout Studios is supposed to come out with a 4K of it, and it's still not out yet, even though Dawn of the Disc at Instagram, which usually is very reliable when it comes to 4K news, said it was going to come out this month. It hasn't happened yet. And I want that to come out so badly because this movie needs a new transfer. The transfer I watched last night to prepare because I didn't pump out the VHS. I just wanted to focus in on it and HD and whatnot. It literally looks like an upconverted DVD. It really does. It really does look like an upconverted DVD. Anyway, that's besides my point. Why does this movie have so many layers, you might ask? Well, I guess I'll start off by saying that I think it's a little bit more of a cheerleading comedy. This movie is about kind of about white people stealing from black people, well, mostly white people, because there's one Asian in the fucking Toros, but other than that, everybody else is white. So these white people, although to be fair, they don't know that they're stealing their routines. Only Big Red knows. Yes, there's a character named Big Red, and no, Clifford the Big Red Dog is in this movie. But you know what? If he was, I would give it 5 stars.
Yeah, I looked at the Shell Factory website. I don't even see the 4K on there.
Yeah, because they didn't even officially announce it, even though Donna just said it was coming. I don't know what's with the hold up, but oh shit, my mic went off. Oh god, can anybody still hear me? Oh,
yeah, I hear you.
Damn it, I have to fucking refresh my page now. God damn it. I can't believe this actually happened. Fucking there you go. My fucking mic went on. Hopefully I'm fucking
there you go.
Hold on, let me just fucking test my bullshit. If I could still do that. Oh, come on. Hold on, let me see my settings. Audio. Yes, my mic is fine. All right, good. I don't have to refresh the page. But this movie is about essentially white people stealing from black people. I'm like, oh, wow. This movie is basically like, you know how people claim white people stole from black people during the rock and roll period? It's kind of like that a little bit. And then you could also argue other things as well. But I think it's about confronting the racism and homophobia, especially. I think it's really about. Usually, I'm not fond when movies tackle social issues that much anymore, because when you do the social issues, it's usually done in the most piss poor, garbage way. Look at Black Christmas 2019.
Yeah, and it's about as dull as a brick to the face.
Yeah, but this movie does a lot more subtly than a lot of other movies. I think it deals with these issues rather well, I think. And also, I really do think that the movie is funny. Like, right from the very beginning, the first there's an opening exposition dump cheer, that is, where they pretty much explain that Big Red is, graduating high school, and she's going to give the cheerleading captain position to Torrance. That's the whole point of the opening cheer. But then, at the end of the thing, it's a dream sequence because, she's cheering, and then suddenly, Torrance is, like, completely naked. They don't show anything because it's PG-13. But in the first lines of the movie, where I swear to you, this is the first lines of the movie, one of the audience members says,
where we at now?
Oh, my. We're reviewing Bring It On Now. You've been far too late. 5 minutes. I'm going to let you talk, but you're late. I was going to
my bad, man. I was getting some my girl was eating my hot dog,
Oh God, I don't need to know that.
Wait, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why you disgusting pervert? Why do you think it has to be about sex? I fixed her a hot dog. Oh my God.
Because you made it sound fucking
No, you took it that way. I said she's eating my hot dog, like you immediately took it to that. But you know how blunt I am.
Thank you. Phrasing. Thank you very much. Not the food orgy from Sausage Party. Oh my God. Anyway, you want to talk about this movie before I go any further?
It's trash. It's one of the worst we've ever seen.
Yeah,
it's the epitome. It's epitome of style over substance.
You're just saying that, Chayton. You're just saying that.
Did you actually watch this damn movie, Chayton?
Yes, and while I will say it is okay, I remember why I didn't remember it. This movie is honestly forgettable. Again, it's not my type of movie. Like, I had seen it probably since I saw it on TV many years ago.
Yeah, I think it's just fine.
Just fine. I gave it 4 stars, motherfucker. I'm sorry for ruining my grade, but you know what? You're lame. I'm gonna talk about this damn movie. Fuck it. So the
Well,
first
of course you like it because you're all up in Kristen Dunst's hoochie.
Kirsten, not Kirsten. God, it's like fucking Jordy. You're saying Kirsten instead of Kirsten. Jesus Christ.
Either way, you're up to Dunst hoochie, the hoochie Dunst.
Jesus Christ. You would be too,
Moving on.
asshole. Anyway,
I was really never attracted to her, if I'm being perfectly
fucking
honest.
kidding me. Oh,
I was a Rachel Weisz guy growing up.
Rachel Weisz is attractive too, but come the fuck on, man.
She's a great actress. I will never take that away from her. But I'll be honest, she's very plain.
Really? Plain?
See, even Soren's baffled. Fucking hell, dude.
Did you
Anyway,
even see the movie Civil War?
Well, I'm talking about looks wise, like acting wise, she's great. But I'm talking looks wise, she's very plain.
oh,
Really
You know,
cute.
like instead of Mary Jane, she should have been named Plain Jane.
go fuck yourself.
Although I will say she was the best looking. She was the best looking in the first Spider-Man. I felt like she got progressively less attractive as the movies went on.
Oh, give me a come on. Anyway,
And I love the Spider-Man movies, but yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, the first lines of this movie were literally, "Oh my god, nice rack! Oh baby!" I was already dying from moment one.
Now I know how Mary Jane felt when she found out that Peter Parker was literally next door to her, and he can see her through the windows.
Oh,
Who are you kidding? He was probably above her ceiling whacking off. That's probably she kept waking up saying, "Why is there whipped cream on me?"
God,
Yeah,
no, that's American
how do you
Pie.
explain
Wait, no, that's not American Pie. That's Varsity Blues. Excuse me. That's Varsity Blues.
Yeah, how do you explain the web shooting?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I feel
Like,
like...
why is there web on me? Maybe his... Makes you wonder.
Or what's about from Justin to Kelly, whipped cream bikini contest? Then again,
Wait. Like, here's a question we never got answered. Can Peter shoot webs from his penis?
Oh my
that's
God.
That's a question everybody wants to know. Is can he shoot webs from his penis?
Oh Jesus! Let's just
Like-
move and like I also
Moving
like
on.
moving right along. I forgot. Literally, this is becoming the horniest episode we've ever done. I love the little brother in this movie. He's pretty much just me, a complete fucking smartass, but he's like 10 years younger than me. He's a complete smartass. He gets some of the best lines. I also really like for a directorial debut. In this case, Peyton Reed. It's hard to believe that Peyton Reed has come this far. When it
Well,
comes
he did do a couple television movies before, but
yeah, I was going to mention he did a couple of made-for-TV movies that he did. I think he did a Love Bug remake,
and the computer wore tennis shoes.
Okay, but like other
We're
than
talking
that,
theatrical.
yeah, they were like all for the ones for the Disney. I think they were. But you know, for a movie that for him being in his directorial debut, I think it actually is shot pretty well. One thing I learned later was that the cinematographer for this movie shot fucking epic movie. The Jason Freeberg, Aaron Seltzer movie. Yeah. Epic movie.
And disaster movie. And Meet the Spartans.
Jesus Christ. Well, he's wasting his damn talents on those hacks, Seltzerberg. I also particularly liked I wish Jared was here because at least he had more to fucking talk about. I actually, for my notes, I made notes again, but I had a lot of fucking jokes about several characters. Like I made a joke about Rancho Carne High School looking like a Mexican restaurant. It really does. When you look at the outside of the high school, it looks like a fucking Mexican restaurant.
Bacon egg tacos.
I hope it's not Taco Bell. Taco Bell fucking sucks.
You shut your whore mouth. Taco Bell's great.
Oh my!
I haven't had Taco Bell, so I can't say.
And one of the cheerleaders.
Wait, you never ever?
At the beginning, Taco Bell.
So.
Wait, Soren, you've never had Taco Bell ever?
I don't think so.
Do you have any Taco Bells in your area?
Yeah, there's one paired with KFC in my mile or so back.
Oh, you're lucky. I don't have
Casa Bonita. in some way, I was actually I almost made a joke in my notes about Casa Bonita, but it didn't really look like it too much.
Soren, this is your homework for next week. Go to Taco Bell sometime this week if you have the time, and I want your honest opinion on Taco Bell by next Tuesday.
We'll see.
I also really like too that the gay characters are not treated like stereotypes, because around this time in 2000, most movies would pretty much treat them as a fucking flamboyant stereotype. But I liked how they didn't really do that. They felt like real people. Or at least one of them was gay. The other male cheerleader was actually straight and just wanted to hook up with chicks. That's why he was there. But I just fucking love certain parts of this movie. Like anything involving Sparky, the fucking instructor that they get, the choreographer, like about halfway through, the guy with the spirit fingers. That shit is fucking funny.
He was entertaining. He was
absolutely entertaining. Like, it's so over the top, but it's so fucking funny. It is unbelievable.
Played by Ian Roberts. I'm looking it up.
And then there's this joke early in the movie where Torrance says to her mother, most mothers would kill to try and get their daughter into cheerleader. And then the mom says, oh yeah, there was one. She hired a hitman. Hired a hitman to kill somebody, literally kill somebody to get on the cheerleading position. That is fucking funny. The humor in this movie, I admit, it is on my wavelength because it has that Kevin Williamson, Joss Whedon level of dialogue to it. That's on my wavelength. It also helps that Eliza Dushku, obviously from Buffy, is in the movie, pretty much just playing Faith again. Let's face it, fucking Missy is pretty much just Faith without all the trauma bullshit, right, Jade?
Yeah, I would say that she's probably I'll be honest. When I first saw this movie, I think that was the only reason why I even saw it.
That was actually the reason why I watched the first time. This is before the whole Kirsten Dunst thing. I watched it for Eliza Dushku originally.
Yeah, same.
But then the whole Kirsten thing happened, and then boom.
Like, I don't know, like, if I was... I had to watch it after Spider-Man, so yeah.
But yeah, I do think Missy is a very good character, though. I've heard somewhere, I don't know if this is true, that her character was supposed to be a lesbian. I'm not sure if that was the case, and the studio just said, no, don't do that, or was just something that Letterboxd users say, oh, that's queer-coded, just put that in there. I don't really know. Apparently, for the role of Torrance, Marley Shelton from Scream 4 and 5 was supposed to play Torrance. I also heard something about how Jennifer Love Hewitt was considered. I love Jennifer Love Hewitt compared to most people. I think she's a better actress than most people give it credit for. It's just that she's done a series of shitty movies like Garfield. But I cannot see her in this role. I think Kirsten's perfect in this movie. She's perfectly cast. Say what you will. I think she's perfectly cast. For what the character is, I think she's perfectly cast. Apparently James Franco was supposed to be Cliff. Oh, and Jason Schwartzman. Jason Schwartzman before fucking Marie Antoinette. Fucking hell, dude. I don't even see Jason Schwartzman at all in this role. I think they chose Jesse Bradford pretty well. He was also in that movie Clock Stoppers, which I need to rewatch. It's been quite a few years since I've seen Clock Stoppers. I
heard that's actually decent, Clock Stoppers.
I forgot about that movie. I need to rewatch it.
I remember it being pretty good, but I haven't seen it in years. But yeah, should we even also but back to like actual notes that I have in my fucking notes that I have in my notes. I saw in this movie that the brother is actually playing Twisted Metal. I think that's Twisted Metal he was playing, right? It looked like Twisted Metal because it looked like the ice cream shop. What the fuck, the clown guy had? If you ever played Twisted Metal, forget his fucking name. Fuck, what's the name of the guy from the clown from Twisted Metal? Somebody help me with this. God, I don't even know much about games.
Fuck, Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth. Like, I think the kid was playing Twisted Metal because, and
Thank you, Hunter, as well.
And also, I reminded me of Big Daddy because I remember Julian in Big Daddy, you know, the kid in Big Daddy, was playing Twisted Metal at one point, and Adam Sandler had to stop him from playing so he could study. I love the football scene because I love how that team fucking sucks so much that the audience goes there to see the cheerleaders only and don't see the football team. They're about as bad as the Cleveland Browns. They're that bad. They are so bad. Even to the point where they still make fun of one of the fucking male cheerleaders, and then the next line is like he's talking to them like, "Dude, you just fucking lost the game." He's still mocking him for it. By the way, I want to mention this. This has one of the greatest cameos of all time. You want to know who plays the mime? Peyton Reed himself plays the mime.
Yeah, I remember that.
Peyton Reed plays the mime. That's one of the funniest cameos ever in any movie. I truly do think so. So the love story between Torrance and Cliff, yeah, it's mostly in the background. It's not necessarily important to the movie, but I think it's sweet. I also think that it's interesting that they meet in advanced chem. Where's Walter White when you need him? Because Walter White would know a thing or two about advanced chemistry. Although, to be fair, Jesse Pinkman would probably be slacking off in that damn class because, let's face it, he was a slacker at the beginning of Breaking Bad. Big Red, she's a bitch. The character's a bitch. I don't know how else you could say it. Big Red's a bitch because she sabotaged them from the very beginning. The movie even makes it clear right up front how much she's a bitch. Right up front. And the fact that she like fucking cheats and all this other stuff. And I'm surprised that there wasn't a scene at the end of the movie where she gets her comeuppance. She just kind of disappears halfway through. Yeah, I'm not saying this is a perfect movie. I think in terms of what it could have done better, I think they should have focused on Gabrielle Union and, you know, the East Compton cheerleading team a little bit more. I know there were deleted scenes focusing on them that got cut off the cutting room floor. Also, Isis, unfortunate name. Yeah, her character's name is Isis. And a terrorism group watched Bring It On and said, "Hey, let's make our name after her." Oh God. My voice is giving out. I better hurry up. The cheer scenes are very good, very well shot. And like I said before, the fucking the whole thing about it being about these, you know, these white kids, for all intents and purposes, stealing from black people. It comes up at the end where, you know, towards the halfway mark, they have to create their entirely new routine out in 3 weeks' time. I'm surprised they even made it through in second place because they only had 3 weeks. That shit looks difficult as hell. And I get it, it's a comedy, but like, I'm surprised they even made it through that. And I think the reason why I think it was important to end this movie with East Compton winning because of, again, the black people overcoming the white people for all intents and purposes. But also the fact is that even though they're in second place, they technically aren't first because they actually finally figured themselves out and decided to be true individuals, be original with their routine. And they made it. They made it that far. I mean, it's no nothing matter that you're in second place. And plus, Big Red off screen gets her finishing blow because the cheating ways are gone. Although a couple of other things. There's this high school in this movie called New Pope High School. Gee, has that aged well over the last couple of weeks, hasn't it? Second, I truly believe that Missy dropping the spirit stick did cause a curse. You want to know why? At the end of the movie, she drops the stick and it's a curse. You want to know why she did cause a curse? You know why? Because there's a bunch of shitty direct-to-video sequels to this movie that are in name only and have nothing to do with the first movie. I'm going to say this right up front now. We are not reviewing any of them. Not even the horror one, Chayton. I can't believe they decided to make a horror movie and slap Bring It On it.
I heard about that. I still haven't seen it.
Did that.
Well,
I was so pissed off.
Well, Victor, you better hope.
One was enough. One was enough.
I was gonna be like, well, Victor, I hope I don't land on my pick. That way, I'll pick that just to fuck with you.
Actually, they're all on the blacklist, so you can't do that. Sorry.
Oh, what is? I know Ari Aster, Lars von Trier. What else is on the?
Lars von Trier, Darren Aronofsky's on the fucking list because I can't.
Fireverse 2.
I don't. Oh god.
What other movies are on the blacklist? Bring It On sequels.
Lars von Trier movies, Darren Aronofsky movies, David Lynch movies. Although to be fair, I'm thinking about unleashing Blue Velvet at least, because maybe I do want to talk about Blue Velvet because I actually do like Blue Velvet. But anyway,
so basically, like Blue Velvet, that's the only one.
I guess I don't know. Maybe if I like Mulholland Drive, when again I don't know if I will. Maybe that.
Wait, have you even seen how many David Lynch movies have you seen?
The one.
Which one?
Blue Velvet. I told you.
Oh, so that's the whole reason why you blacklisted the entire director?
Well, that was before he died.
But beforehand, Blue Velvet Blue Velvet's great. What did you hate about it?
I didn't hate it. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. What the hell are you talking about?
Then why is David Lynch blacklisted before he passed?
Because I thought it was because I don't like art house movies. I don't want to suffer. Art house movies are banned. That's another on the blacklist. Art house movies are banned.
So
art house movies suck.
Wait. So what about okay, A24?
Well, they don't make art house movies that much anymore. The latest stuff I'll include, but before 2023, no. Except for like Room and maybe the Oasis. No, we don't do that.
I do agree, Hunter. I do agree that just so that way I could add Lost Highway one day.
All right, fine. I'll rescind it. I'll rescind David Lynch, but everything else you can't touch.
All right. Well, at least because David Lynch, even though I love Ari Aster and all that.
Don't make me sit through Twin Peaks: The Return, please. Thank you.
No, because that's part of a series, and that would be kind of difficult to do. I would never do anything that has to do with a series, especially if it's a continuation, because that would mean you'd have to basically get a rundown.
That is based on a TV show I'm considering doing for the show is Serenity, and that's only because Firefly only had 13.
Yeah, that one's okay because that one's only you could probably
Serenity itself. I was able to follow through it, honestly.
Yeah, you could sit through basically a day or two of Serenity and be okay. So
whatever Noah will bring it on. Never bring back the blooper reel, people. Not even it's a good movie, but most of the time blooper reels equals bad movie. Never bring it back. Never bring back the blooper reel. Don't do it.
Like blooper reels.
I think they suck. Every bad movie ends with a blooper reel. Freddy Got Fingered ends with a shitty blooper reel.
Rush Hour had blooper reels.
Okay, admittedly, that's a great movie, but
yeah, I was gonna say Rush Hour 1 and 2, Rush Hour 3
back then.
Yeah, Rush Hour 3
did it back then for like the first 2 movies, maybe 3.
Yeah, Rush Hour 3. While it's probably the worst. I still like Rush Hour 3. But other than that,
other movies that were good that had bloopers in it though.
Liar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking all of Tom Shedak movies except for maybe Patch Adams because that's a drama.
Did Anchorman have a blooper reel?
I believe it did.
Anchorman.
The second one didn't. The first one did though.
Oh, see, the case proven. That's why the second one was for. I didn't hate the second movie. Just
the second one was better than the first one. It was.
Just as good.
Thank you. And then also another one that shit. Did this movie have bloopers? I have to think. Yes, it was. The Nutty Professor did have bloopers because that was Tom Shadyac. It did have bloopers. It did. Yeah. Anyway, God, I wish I had more to say about this movie. Oh, one other note at the end of the credits. There's literally a credit at the end of this movie that says, quote, Peyton Reed wears Converse tennis shoes and eats Krispy Kreme donuts. That's legit. That's legit in the credits. That's another reason to do Anchorman 2. That I put it on the list for a reason. I put it in the ranking for a reason. Anyway,
I enjoy Bring It On. I think it's a good movie. I think it's one of the better teen comedies. You could do far worse in this movie. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
Seal of Accuracy, 6 out of 10.
I'm probably going to be the worst of the scores. It's just I couldn't get into it. You know, I just like it's a fine movie. It's not anything offensive, but you know, I'm probably going to go 2.5 out of 5. I'm not doing that to piss Victor off. I'm just like this was actually the one like some of these movies I like. A lot of movies we picked are movies that like, you know, even the bad ones I could be like, you know what, I could enjoy. This one I'm like,
no, Roommates sucks so much cock that you wouldn't find anything to enjoy about it.
Like I was honestly like I'll be honest, I was watching it as much as I can, but there were times where I was just browsing through my phone.
God, I watched this again over the fucking Roommate. You kidding me? Hell
Same
no.
here. Same here.
Fucking Roommate literally killed my brain cells. Yeah, keep laughing. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, the fucking what you call it? God. Anyway, it feels like maybe one of these days I have to fucking throw Freddy Got Fingered at this kid, and then see how it feels when you review Freddy Got Fingered by yourself. You don't even have to fucking. You don't even have to. I don't even have to fucking review it.
Well, you know, you like see me take my pants off, so of course you want me to watch a movie where a guy gets fingered.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Let's just get this over with. This is the shortest episode in the world. Let's just get this over with.
Big money.
Chayton's pick.
Please. Oh, no, not Dreamcatcher. Oh,
whose pick is this?
What about the Shit Weasels?
It's the fucking Shit Weasels movie. Oh, no.
Who's Shit Weasel?
The movie Dreamcatcher has Shit Weasels.
Yeah, but whose movie is it?
It's Jared.
Should we spin it again since he ain't here?
Well,
we did that with Tom.
You might be right.
Is he going to be here next week?
I can't confirm that, so might as well take the fucking risk and spin again. I mean, I don't know.
We usually have that rule because I remember last week we originally landed on VHS 85, but Tom's not here, so.
Not the
and they would have skipped me a few weeks ago.
Man. You see what you fucking did.
They skipped the wheel. They were about to skip me one week because I wasn't here when I got sick, but I made sure to come in that way I could pick the movie. So technically, it still works.
All right, fine. Let's just usually he does show up when it comes to movies, but I can't take that risk. I'll take the risk and spin again.
And I'm sure you're relieved that you don't have to do Dreamcatcher yet.
Stop.
Oh wow, a fucking good movie, a great movie.
I'm good for that.
I don't even know why it took so long to get to Minority Report. I thought it would be much sooner that we would get to it. But hey, I love Minority Report. I think it's one of the best 2000s Spielberg movies in the 2000s. I don't own it. I'm going to have to pirate it. I only own, until it's 2000 out, but I've only owned War of the Worlds.
I'm gonna have to send you the game Sea of Thieves, or not Sea of Thieves. What's that one? Oh yeah, Skull and Bone, just to fuck with you. One of the worst pirate games in the world because you're a fucking pirate.
Sea of Thieves, Jesus.
No, not Sea of Thieves. I made a mistake. Skull and Bones.
Oh god.
The one that Ubisoft made that took them like.
Oh wait, if I was fucking Sea of Thieves, not fucking Sea of Thieves, the fucking the Ubisoft one. That's right.
Skull and Bones. Yeah, that's the one that felt like 20 years to make.
Yeah, it took about as long as boyhood. It took to me. It was me in 12 years.
Even if that game was on sale, like I picked up Star Wars Outlaws. It was like $35 on PlayStation Store. I picked that up because I felt like that was the right price for me to pick it up. But like as far as anything else, like if Skull and Bones was that cheap, I still wouldn't pick it up.
Oh jeez, but yeah, we'll review Minority Report next week, and hopefully, if I can, the Nicholas Sparks binge. You weren't there. I'm gonna rank all Nicholas Sparks' movies. I'm gonna kill myself by the end of this, and it's only 11 movies. It's not like over 50 with Kirsten. It's only 11 movies. But
I'm trying to think what list could I do? What list could I do in regards to something Oh, I got one that'll piss people off.
Oh no!
I'm gonna do the top 20 over. Or actually, no, I won't. I'd have to really look. Top 15 most overrated movies of all time, in my opinion.
Oh jeez, we're gonna have a fucking fight next week then, if depending, because you know me.
And I'll be here next week, so you don't have to worry about that.
Hopefully
But yeah,
Jared is too, because he does like. Wait, he should be here next week because my report stars Colin Farrell. That's his favorite actor. He can't miss a Colin Farrell movie. Hell no, he can't.
Oh, so we're going to skip it. All right, spin the wheel again.
No.
We're reviewing it. We're reviewing
Yeah,
it.
be like. I just want the third time to finally land on Chayton's pick, and then
You're biased.
No. I would pick something good this time. I put you through enough, Victor. You know,
I don't trust you.
No, I'd put some I'd pick. Oh God. I would find something that's outside the box, maybe that you all haven't seen, but still that's something I would recommend. So I put and Victor, if I was gonna be here last Tuesday, I would have picked The Roommate. But the only reason why I picked The Roommate was because I wasn't gonna be on.
Right.
So imagine if I didn't have to work, then we would have reviewed a good movie.
Oh jeez. Oh my God.
I'll only pick movies whenever I review a movie, or if I ever lands on my pick again. That if I tell you ahead of time that that I'm not gonna be there, I'm picking a bad movie.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, one day he's gonna make me watch White Chicks again. I swear to God, it's gonna happen.
You keep bringing certain movies up, and it just goes in my noggin. Okay, I'll remember White Chicks. I'll remember
you too, asshole.
Wait. What would you rather watch? What would be the one you would rather?
I would rather watch White Chicks, to be honest, over The Roommate. I really would.
White Chicks or Blood Rain?
No, fuck Uwe Boll. I'm not giving him my damn attention.
Wait, is Uwe Boll banned?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, you haven't said it, so there we go. Okay, I'll remember that. I'll find the worst Uwe Boll movie, and I'll have.
Here's the thing: all Uwe Boll movies are bad. Which one's gonna be the fucking worst?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good choice. That's a good thing.
What? We wait till the fucking Army Hammer one shows up and really gets released. If it
does, that's how you know. That's how you know your career is over.
Army Hammer. That's how you make your big comeback. Work with one of the worst review directors ever. That's guaranteed to flop.
He literally went from working with Kenneth Branagh to fucking Uwe Boll.
Jesus Christ!
Like that. If that ain't a fall for grace, then I don't know what is.
He worked with David Fincher and Kenneth Branagh, and now Uwe Boll.
Yeah, not many directors or not many actors could say that. Like I know, Jason Statham could say he's worked with Guy Ritchie and Uwe Boll.
Yeah.
But you can't. A lot of the actors, maybe who else? Who other prominent actors? Christian Slater's worked with Uwe Boll.
Tara Reid.
Well, Tara Reid's not anybody. Tara Reid's not an important person, so
Not an important person.
Yeah.
I guess when it comes to fucking Sharknado, she's important.
She. You know what? You talk about Sydney Sweeney being the style knows something. Tara Reid is the epitome of style.
I'm not saying she isn't. I'm not saying.
Oh yeah, right.
She's not a great actress, I will admit.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, her best work was in American Pie, which I still haven't seen after all this time.
Like who is it? Sydney Sweeney would mop the floor with her acting.
Sydney Sweeney is not a good actress.
You cannot deny that Sydney Sweeney's a better actress than freaking Tara Reid. Wait, Soren. What's your thoughts on Sydney Sweeney?
I don't know. She's been in Madam Web. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't remember in that.
Yeah, that was early on. Funny enough, a lot of people that were in the
fucking Margaret Qualley over her in that movie.
I haven't seen Immaculate.
Check out Immaculate. It's fucking fantastic.
Just stick with the First Omen.
Eden still needs to be released.
Which one?
Eden, the movie by Ron Howard.
I heard it's not getting very good reviews off the fucking film festival, so I don't even know how that's gonna be. Oh, Luke Perry was in a Uwe Boll movie. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Luke Perry. Also, wait. There's another one. What the fuck? Jason Statham. Ron Perlman worked with Uwe Boll. He was in The Name of the King.
In The Name of the King, yeah.
There's a lot of people in The Name of the King, if memory serves me correctly. Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley, Blood Rain. Yeah. That's crazy if you really think about it. Especially at that point, I think when Blood Rain came out in 05, 06, like he already had that track record of having some of the worst movies ever made.
Oh yeah, the fucking in Blood Rain, Michael Madsen, Meatloaf, Billy Zane, Michelle Rodriguez, and Ben Kingsley.
Ray Liotta as well was in there. Well, let's be honest, Michelle Rodriguez is not a good actress.
She was good. Only her best performance was on season 2 of Lost, but that's about it.
And Ray Liotta,
but not great.
Ray Liotta peaked in like the 80s and 90s. After that, he kind of just he was very hit and miss. Killing Them Softly was good, but yeah. Well, Kristanna Loken is another one who was all
she was
like
T3 though.
Yeah, but she was literally. That's how you know she was only put in that movie because of her looks, because she barely.
So it's pretty much like Sydney Sweeney in most movies, huh?
No, she was great in Immaculate. She was Euphoria.
Fuck you, Sam. Fuck you, Sam Levinson. You're still a hack. Anyway.
And you're a bigger hack.
No, no, don't make me call you a hack. You're actually somebody I respect.
Oh, I respect you too. You know, like just let y'all know here, breaking fourth wall here. While we play, argue, you know, all this other stuff. While his opinions are different than mine. While he may be a fucking twat sometimes, you know, I still respect him. And I'm glad to call him a friend.
Oh yes. Yes, I completely fucking forgot to mention this about last week's episode before I go. The fact that in The Roommate, the original script, the movie that Sarah's favorite movie would be was originally going to be Coyote Ugly makes a lot of sense. That. Well, Jared mentioned that, but I don't think I mentioned it last week. I don't think. But with Coyote Ugly compared to The Devil's World, and it makes sense because Coyote Ugly is pretty much reviled by pretty much everybody. If we Coyote Ugly is on the wheel, so if we ever get to that, oh my god!
And fun fact, I'm probably the only one of the three of us that have actually been in a Coyote Ugly. We have one here in San Antonio. I went there I went there with a chick that was hooking up with at the time, and then I went there with my ex-wife. So yeah, it was a fun time.
Oh boy. Anyway, we're done. We're done with this show because I'm fucking out of it. This was like fucking you guys are so mean to bring it on. I admit. You're mean. You're mean. This movie got good reviews, but no, 6 out of 10, 2.5 out of 5.
Actually, Soren was actually pretty modest. Mine was like fucking bad. Like that was basically a 5. There we go. Thank you, Jose.
No. Just no.
But I was gonna say, Soren, yes, he was one more than me technically, because mine was technically the equivalent of 5 out of 5. But you know, like I almost gave it a 2, but I thought I was being too harsh, so I just put a half in there.
But anyway, fucking hell, dude. Anyway, we're done. We're out. We're out. Goodbye.